Hello, welcome to. All right, only a little bit of a mess today. Things are. This is all we could ask for. This is all we could ask for with how the day is going. Hi, Sango. Yeah, it's disco. I'm so sorry. I forgot to update the stream info. This is like the end of Disco Elysium. I think we're like less than an hour from the end. So like you you should not watch. You should not watch. Yeah, you should go. Yeah, no. Absolutely. This is spoilers galore. You just don't. Yeah. You'll lurk. Okay, okay. Yeah, I absolutely don't want you to see the spoilers. The axolotl axolotl disco crossover would be fun. Oh shit, I don't have water. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go get some water. Stay for the chatting. Okay, I'm gonna go grab water and we can chat. But yeah, no, don't spoil yourself. One sec. Hello. Okay, wait, how are you guys? ADHD mate, it's too real. Okay, I'm not sitting down yet. I can't hear anything. Okay. I was like, I'm gonna rush over to get water. Gotta rush over to get the water so that I don't take too long. And then I forgot that my floor is incredibly clean right now because the new vacuum is real good. And I was like slipping around in my sacks. The floor is like so clean now that like walking around in my socks, I keep like slipping everywhere. It's legitimately kind of dangerous. I don't understand how it's never been like this before. But okay, wait. Thing to watch. Detective breakdance. Oh, he's so small. He's so little and so cute. Oh, he fell at the end. Oh, you guys should watch that if you haven't. He's so little. Yeah, okay, wait. Yeah, are socks slippery these days? When I'm around that apartment, I usually just wear my like fuzzy socks and they have like sticky things on the bottom so I'm not slipping everywhere. But I'm just wearing my like daytime socks right now, so they're very slippy and I'm slipping everywhere. Yeah. Oiled up socks is real. Oiled up socks is like the life. It's a struggle. Tactical socks? Yeah, they actually have little penguins on them. They're cute. They're fun socks. But they've got little things on the bottom, so they're not slippy all the time. Whew, but okay, penguins. Oh, that's a cute emo. I like it. Yeah, Sango is a penguin. It's true. How you used to... Oh yeah, you used to push out with the ball of your foot. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was trying to do the little walkie on the tip of my toes real fast. Or on like the ball of my feet real fast, you know? And it just wasn't a good idea. I was like slipping everywhere. I was like, oh no, I can't do that. But I got my water now. And I've had food. Had egg on rice for dinner. It's been kind of a struggle to be like getting back to work these past couple days, and I was like, last night, I was like, I don't need to set up the rice tonight. I'll like make the rice tomorrow morning. It's fine. And then I was like, I woke up, I like didn't sleep well. I like had a lot of trouble falling asleep. And so I woke up, it was like 10 when I got out of bed. And I was like, I don't have time to make rice this morning. I need to just go. I need to just pack whatever food I can and go. And so I was like, whatever, it's fine. I'll make the rice when I get home. It's okay. And I got home at like 6:30, and I was like, okay, this is fine. This is fine. This like takes half an hour for the rice to cook, and the rice finished like right as it was time to start. So it was like just very tight. But yeah, so I was like eating my egg on rice right at 7. No tummy hurty? Tummy's been a little hurty, honestly. I've been, like, too lazy to, like, cook, basically, and too lazy to, like, set up the right foods. And so I've just, like, not been eating super well. It's also, like, I've been trying to have coffee to make up for the fact that I haven't been sleeping that well. And, like, the coffee is not great on the tummy. It really didn't work today. I was like, it's fine. I'll just have some coffee. The coffee will make me more awake. And then the coffee made me less awake because it makes my tummy hurty, which makes my brain just like stop functioning. And so I was like, okay, this really didn't work. So tummy is fine right now, somehow, surprisingly. I'm not super sure how tummy is okay at the moment. But, yeah, tea is like fine on my stomach, so I just need to go back to drinking tea. But yeah, I don't know, sleep has been weird. My sleep schedule was like super off, and so waking up for work on Tuesday was like a struggle, and I was super tired all day yesterday. And then I was like, oh, it's fine, I'll just like go to sleep early Tuesday night, it'll be okay. And then I like didn't fall asleep well at all last night. I think I was just like dehydrated or something. And I was like, that's a struggle. That's not what I wanted to happen. I wanted to get good sleep last night. Oh, so it's been a bit of a struggle. But okay. So I have to tell you something that happened like right before stream. Like actively, I'm sitting there. It's 7:02, 7:03. I'm eating my egg on rice. And one of my neighbors in the other apartments has a dog that like is very excitable, and it barks very loudly anytime there's like anyone in the hallway. And so like I think somebody opened their apartment door and the dog starts barking, or like they open their door and the dog starts barking, and then like the human like howls back at the dog. The human just goes like ow, like right back at the dog that was barking at them. It was so good. I was like, I don't think they know I could hear that. I don't think they know I could hear that. It was so good. Oh, upstairs neighbor dog is the same. Yeah, I feel like the soundproofing is actually like really good somehow in my apartment. Because like if their door is open or my door is open, then I can hear the dog barking. But if both of our doors are closed, I can't hear the dog at all. And so I think like it must bark sometimes in their apartment, but I cannot hear it. So I'm really grateful for that, because like hopefully my singing isn't bothering the neighbors then. I'm always kind of worried that I'm gonna like be too loud and like upset the neighbors, and that they're gonna like get mad at me and tell me to stop singing, but it hasn't happened yet, so I'll take it. But yeah, actually it's somehow quality noise canceling. I don't really know like how they did that. It's like the first apartment I've had that actually had decent noise cancellation between the different apartments. So that's pretty cool. I'm pro enough they would enjoy my singing. So the thing is that when I'm trying to do things at home, I'm doing the things that I'm bad at. I'm doing the things that I don't know how to do well. And so it, in fact, it does not work out. I appreciate that, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. But, yeah, it's, I'm definitely I try to avoid the things that are, like, most bad right now, because it's like, oh, they might be able to hear me, and I don't really want to do that. But hopefully. I feel like I've been figuring some things out recently. I feel like I was trying some things today that were like actually working with singing. So like hopefully I can do that more consistently. and actually, yeah, like make it all work out. My abs were tired though. I was like, oh god, this is using my abs in a different way. And they're very tired now. But I think it was like working out correctly. So hopefully that all works. And I'll be able to make pretty singing and sing pretty songs and actually record something at some point and have a cover. But okay, we've been chatting. I think we might have a good amount of stuff to get done today. And my sleep-deprived brain is it's having a time. So I think it's time to get started. So okay. Sango, you should just not watch from this point on. You should just not watch. Save yourself from the spoilers. But alright, it's time. We're going in. Have a good night. Yeah, thank you. Alright, have a good night. Hope the day works well for you. And everything. Alright. Let's look at this exciting place. I think we looked at this stuff.
Soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories, animal adventures, a magazine for electrical engineering, and an international thriller. Also, light erotica and some historical novels from the century past.
Conceptualization? Wait, we failed a conceptualization check? That's so sad. Oh wait, we have 2 points. We got 2 points left. I think we could just do it. There's no reason to not just do it, I think. 2 points. I think we're so close to the end. I think we're so close to the end. To the point where like it doesn't matter. I was trying to figure out like, are we on good end? And I think I saw things saying we're like 20 minutes from the end of the game or something. Like very close. But somehow, surprisingly, I think this is actually good end path. Like, we could have more people alive, but this is actually good end path. We finishing? I think we're finishing. I think we're close. Yeah, okay, Fire Blood Samurai Dream in Elden Ring? Wait, is this just like the Bleed Dream? Yeah, try to save some people. Yeah, that's the plan. The plan is get to the end of this route and then go back to the old save from before we confront Ruby. And get our gun. And then there was like one other thing. There was like getting our gun back and I think like one other thing we could do to try to like make things better. And then try again. Ooh, fire blood magic. That sounds very cool. I was mostly going to try to like stay away from like a magic build because I feel like a magic build in Elden Ring feels like I don't have to learn the dodging the way I have to learn the dodging in a melee build. But and I like the dodging. I think it's fun. But I'm down to like do some magic. Like some magic sounds cool. And I imagine it's like still going to be hard. Like it's not like it'll become trivial just because we're using magic. But yeah, that sounds dope. We'll look into it.
Soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories, animal adventures.
All right, we would just listen to this.
A magazine for electrical. Oh yes,
yeah.
Under the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory. That is, dour, life non-affirming left-wing literature, published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Ouzia. It's not exactly like reading.
Oh, there's an Elden Ring magic that's fully melee and combos with Rivers of Blood. Ooh, that's super exciting. That sounds like fun. I love how they're like, like it's the communist. And you could be like, powerful communist theory, deranged commie ranting, downbeat dribble, or I have no comments. All right, it's fine. We don't need to take a political stand today. We have no comments.
Yeah. Humanitarian sciences stands out. Not a lot of critical theory around in Ravachol West anymore.
And we got the achievement, the world's most laughable centrist. Okay, I get it, game, but like, also, I feel like a Twitch stream is not the place to have political opinions. Or else you just, that just ends up being life.
Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke him.
Was I? I wasn't. I was just avoiding having opinions. That's all I was doing.
Wasn't there some in the communist students' room?
I was wondering about that because there was also bullets in the communist students' room. Like we were in their room and there were bullets. And those were the only other instances we've seen of somebody having a gun. Yeah.
Well, yes. That one student did.
The little books seem inconsequential next to the big pile of frivolous entertainment covering them.
Critical theory books. What do you think this means?
Again, I am not a philosopher, but whoever has lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests.
Interesting.
Interesting. Though, like we've seen pictures of Marx other places as well, so it's not like seeing pictures of Marx is like, it's the singular Marxist who lives in the town, you know? It's like, I think there's more than one Marxist in the town. Oh, thank you for the raid, Yuma. Hello, hello, hello. Yuma, how was your... Wait, I need to do a shout out. One sec. Ooh, controls. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. Okay. All right, okay. Shout out. Yumanea. Can I spell? I can spell. Right? That worked? You're trying to avoid spoilers. Okay, right now, this very second, there's no spoilers up. But yes. Hello. Welcome, everybody. If you're new here, hello, I am Lyra Lovelace. I'm a mouse girl and VTuber hacker girl. And we're playing Disco Elysium, and we are right at the end. We are right at the very, very end of Disco Elysium. So if you haven't seen this game, you should not be here, and you should go play the game yourself, because otherwise you will be very spoiled. But welcome, everyone. Happy to have you at a time that we are not actively covered in spoilers. All right. Okay. Shout out. Okay, we've done both shout outs now. And you just want to watch it yourself. Oh, yeah. Nice to see you. How was Diablo? I wished that I could come. I wanted to. I was like, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to like watch Yuma. And then I didn't have any time. Ended up starting stream late anyway because I was eating my food right before stream. But how was Diablo? It was fun. You got some OP gear? Hell yeah. Fuck up those demons? Is it demons? Is it devils? Are demons and devils different in Diablo? Or are you fighting either of them? Or are you the demon or the devil? Cows fighting cows? Perfect. The cows deserve it. Send those cows straight to hell. The Great Blast Storm must weigh over 10 tons. Rust peels off it.
You see a small metal door nested inside a larger one. A heavy steel blast door. There is a conventional keyhole above the handle. It's very small.
Oh, are there goats? Are there perfectly spherical cows? Our favorite type. Okay, what is on the other side?
Another part of the island, probably. The lock looks like it could still be usable.
How do we open this?
Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open.
No! Not another one. Not another door that we don't open, please. We've already had one. There's only one. It said it was the one. The one door that we didn't open said it was the one door that we couldn't open. We have to open this one.
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under the ceiling. It must control the blast door.
Ooh. Okay, we open the big door. Yeah, no, this isn't one more door. We're opening it. Oh, it understands me. This game understands me. All right. We open the big door.
I think there's a console just southeast. Let's look around. Getting the blast door open seems like the best plan.
Okay. Console southeast. It looks like there's stuff on the other side. Don't finish the game without you. I don't think we will. We have to walk, everybody. Everywhere. We have to walk everywhere we go because our leg is hurty. And so we have to be careful.
This old cylindrical generator waits with its fuel cap open. Makeshift electrical wiring runs out of its side and across the floor.
Alright. Where is the console? Careful, these stairs have collapsed. How do we get down? Oh, we have to go around. We have to go all the way around. In our very slow walking speed. Because our leg too hurty. I totally forgot. Oh, I mean, I don't know if there are any consequences if we run. Like, we probably could run. It's just also our leg is actively in pain. This hatch is jammed shut. Water rushes below, far down below. But yeah, I don't know. It might actually do damage to us. If we try to run, but I don't know. It just said it hurts. I know, I can't. Another door I can't open. I'm so sad. It hurts me. Every time there's a door I can't open, it legitimately hurts me. Wait, why is this specific step glowing? Magnesium and more money. We didn't even buy our speakers. We could have bought the speakers. We have enough money now. That's so sad. Our little baby. Alright, console.
Green paint flicks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
Run your fingers across the keyboard.
The keys rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
What is it then?
The console of an anti-computation device. The generator upstairs, with wires coming out, they terminate here.
Could it open the blast door?
Possibly. Urgence, ouvert, allumé, radio diffusé. It sounds like this device was used to control the electronics here. Maybe it still does.
I think it's funny that this game is like, it's like made by a French group, right? So I would, like, maybe it was originally in English, but I was assuming it was like originally in French, and then they just decided to like not translate parts of it. They were just like, yeah, no, people know French enough that we could just say ouvert and they'll know. And it's like, I do think that one's open. I do think ouvert might be open, but also I don't really know French. So I'm sort of just guessing here. It's like, do they think that I know these or not? I don't. Anyway.
This device was used to control the electronics in the room. It could open doors, control lights, function as a radio computer.
It's like Spanish. It is. Let's see if I remember any of my high school Spanish. It's been so long since high school. It's been a real long time. All right, emergency. Open. Yeah, we have to turn it to open.
We need to restore power before using this, officer. The generator, it didn't look like there was fuel in it.
Okay.
We should look around outside. There are barrels all over. Maybe one of them still has something in it.
The boat engine.
Oh, that seems risky.
But officer, then we would have to swim back to the mainland. Let's just look around, okay?
The consul stands by, mutely. Urgence, ouvert, reads a dial key. Allumé reads another. The frequency band says, radio diffuse.
Radio diffuse. Okay, so we have to go back outside now. So that we can look for fuel. All the long way back outside, and then we can open this singular door. I don't know if this is important for the main plot, but I want to do it anyway. So we're gonna try. It seems like there's no way this is important for the main plot, because like if it were, like the guy hasn't been able to open that door in a while. Like if the guy has been able to open that door in a while, then there would be power in the generator. But there's not power in the generator. There's not fuel in it. So he hasn't opened that door either. I'm assuming it's a dude. It might not be a dude. But yeah, the Kim, it's fine. We'll just take it from the car. It's totally okay. See, we already used the gas in our car to paint. So unfortunately, our car is out of gas, and so we need to use Kim's. Anyway.
ICM. This feels familiar somehow.
What is the ICM, Kim?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army, the black and white army of the revolution.
Sounds an awful lot like.
The RCM.
It does.
Why?
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
May?
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex. It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
Oh, we failed. We failed our endurance. Yeah, we don't have a singular crutch at all. We're just walking around on our shit-ass leg. That's so sad. We'll just catch our breath. It's fine.
This is better preserved than the others. You can still read the sign.
A white star.
No, an upside-down star.
What are we even looking at? I can't actually even tell what we're looking at.
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
I guess there's an upside-down star somewhere. I don't even know where, though. Are those specks stars, too?
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
A DeLorean-era symbol of Insulinda, known as the face in the sea.
Thank you for the raid, Electrip. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. Hello. For introduction again, I am Lyra Lovelace. If you haven't been here before, I am a 1 second. Okay, we'll start the Texan accent. Thank you, Tay. Thank you for redeeming the Texan accent. I'm gonna start it and then we'll do the introduction that way. Okay, timer. Okay, starting the timer. Hello, I am Lyra Lovelace, and I am a hacker mouse girl and VTuber, and today we are playing Disco Elysium, which is a beautiful game. It's a murder mystery game, and if you haven't played this game before and you want to play this game, then you should maybe not be here right now, because we are right at the end of this game. We are right at the end. We are very, very close to the end of this game. So it's going to be some massive spoilers. If you don't want spoilers, I get that. And don't be here. I'm not offended if you say that you want to not have spoilers and so you want to not be around. That's fine. We love that. It's a cool game and I understand. But yeah, hell yeah, right into the Texas accent today. It is that kind of day that we've got the Texas accent today. How is there there's sounds going on in the background. What in the world is going on? Anyway, we're looking right now at a symbol on the ground. I don't even know what we're looking at because I don't think I can see whatever we're looking at here. But we're looking for 10 out of 10 accent. Thank you, Yuma. Yeah, we are looking for some fuel in order to put into a generator so we can open a door. So we can open a door because we got to open all the doors. There is a door that we have not opened, and it is very important that we open this door. You need to bless your heart? Well, bless your heart then, Electric. I hope your day's going well for you. Can I zoom out and see it? I, in fact, cannot zoom out in the middle of the conversation right now. I think we can maybe zoom out once we leave the conversation, but right now in the middle of the conversation, we in fact cannot zoom out, which is kind of confusing because we are having a conversation about this symbol that is somewhere and I don't know where, and we're like, oh, it's a star, and then Kim, our buddy, is like, it's an upside down star, and it's like, oh, it is. I literally can't see it, and we're like, oh, it's very well preserved, it looks old, and it's like, it does. I can't tell, I can't even see it. So things are going okay. But yeah, we're on a little island here where we think the murderer is. Murderer is somewhere over here. And we're just walking around. We're just exploring. But yeah, we're pretty close to the end of this into this thing. All right. There's a timer. All right, thanks. Okay. Now we can finish the conversation. All right, looks old. What's it still doing here?
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Yefreiter.
All right, I don't even know.
One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
All right. Where is it? Well, I still can't even tell where it is. What were we talking about? There was like an upside down star somewhere on something? I legitimately cannot even see it. But we're looking for some barrels that have fuel, hopefully. Recognizes little birch from the coin-operated viewer. Uh-huh. No way to get up there. The stairs are gone. Inside of the fortress, you make out the console and the blast door. That's another door that we could... Like, I think we could go down that door. Can I get... I don't think I can get over there. Alright, we're having a very chill and slow time. Because we have to walk because our leg is hurt. The barrel has run empty. There's almost nothing inside. Alright, that's not the barrel for us then. But yeah, you're right. We can teleport. We should just do that. We've unlocked the ability to teleport, and so we should use it. Very boat noises. Can we get around this way? I'm not sure we can get around this way. Alright. No fuel this way, by the looks of it. We tried. This music is like very peaceful. Alright, I think if we can go out this other door, maybe we can find fuel out there. Alright. Slowly, slowly walking. I love sound design in video games. Like our feetsies, our little feetsies on the ground. And they make different noises depending on what we're walking on. I love that. It's like, makes games so immersive, you know? When like the sounds are good sounds. Alright, other door. A firing slit. You can't see inside. You're back! Hello, Yelatio. The only thing that has happened is that we tried to open a door and it was like, you can't open this door. You need to open it with the console. And we tried to open it with the console and it was like, you need fuel in the generator. And that was it. It must have been a direct hit to take out such a huge chunk. Whoop. Sound of distant cargo ships. Signal horns echo on the water. But yeah, so at this point we are looking for fuel in a barrel to try to fill up the generator so that we can open this singular last door. It's very empty out here though. It's so pretty. The music is so pretty. It's like it feels like we're almost done. I'm so sad that we're almost done with this game. The last door, it's the game that Yuma played. What? Oh, what's that? The pain in your pelvis makes you wince, then you continue. Okay. We're walking nice and slowly. It's fine. Everything. Fuel! How do we get up there? Oh, wait, it's not up. Alright, we found the fuel canister. Does it have fuel in it, though? The last disco it is. I'm sad. There's still some fuel left in it. All right. So we can use this on the generator.
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures, firing slits like two eyes in the wall.
I guess this is where the shot was fired from.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
Inspect the mattress.
A single-person mattress, modern, civilian use. Brand name, Marjorie. There's a fuel stain on the cover, along with cigarette burns. And an empty can of beans on the ground next to it.
Beans.
Filled to the brim with cigarette butts.
Oh, that's not beans. I get some fuel out of Kim's car. Kim, you're never leaving, right? Kim, you're gonna stay with us forever, right? Kim, you never need to leave, right, Kim? I don't think Kim would like that very much. Alright, cigarette butts out of the beans.
The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand, Tio Moteri.
Is it the same one we found at Land's End?
I may have been wrong when I said it wasn't important.
Oh.
This means the same person could have visited both locations.
Oh. You know how there's pages that are like things full of beans that shouldn't be full of beans? That's like beans in unexpected places. Except this one is like, it's like the opposite, you know? Like it should have beans and it doesn't have beans. I feel betrayed. It should have beans. But okay, we actually got a clue, so you know what? I'll take clue over beans. Clue is pretty good.
I didn't see any signs of smoking inside, though. If people live there, they keep it tidy. This here may also be a smoking spot.
Oh, a spoiler for reality. We never got to experience the fail and the European guy locked us out of homosexual underground. Oh, I'm really sad. That one seemed really cool. There were a ton of thoughts that we didn't get. There were like a ton of thoughts that we never unlocked. Your head full of beans, please help. That's me all day. That's me like every single day. Head full of beans. It's always a different kind of bean. Today it was coffee beans, but it's always beans. Beans all the way down. All right, inspect the wall.
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, like a little window.
Touch the concrete first.
Quite old and grimy from years without cleaning by anything other than the rain.
Oh, homosexual underground is great. That's so sad. It sounds really cool. It's like, you know, I want to be homosexual. We can look at it anyway. We can look at it regardless. I feel like beans should be a thought, you know? Like there should be one of these thoughts that's just beans. And we should take that thought. And then get nothing from it except it's just beans. Yeah. That's like the most real life. The one thing this game is missing is not enough beans. British mind syndrome, that's fair. I actually can't really eat beans because they'll make my tummy upset. I just think they're funny as a meme. Alright, look through the hole in the concrete.
The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting, 1 kilometer across the water. The ruins look familiar.
Oh, it's very, I love the visual calculus. It's very cool. It's like, oh, this is her mind palace. We're being real smart detective. Alright, on the left.
A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A and 33B.
Yeah, we are calculating. We're smart. We got a brain. Okay, on the right?
The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the Whirling in Rags, Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 10, the doomed commercial area.
And right between them?
The box-shaped silhouette of the Whirling in Rags. You see a small fleck of white on the rooftop, the upstairs window of Clausia's room, in the snow. reflecting light.
Motherfucker. We found it.
What does that mean? Do you have line of sight to the window?
Game's like, what in the world does motherfucker mean? Yeah, there's an opening. We can see it.
I can see it. Through the scope of a rifle. The shooter would be prone, lying on the mattress, barrel resting on the embrasure.
He's got good eyes to see a kilometer away. Yeah, kilometer is like very, very far. Hello. Welcome for the lurk. Welcome for the lurk. Don't feel pressure to be here if you don't want spoilers for this game, because we're right at the end of this game. Just letting you know. But feel free to lurk. I hope you enjoy it. I wanna come up with like a little cute lurk message. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But oh, thanks for the heart. Very, very cute. Welcome. Okay, we can see it. We can see the shot. The trajectory.
Cheek against the cheek rest, hand on the hair trigger, on a calm day like this.
Kim, I could make it. I could make the shot.
Good. I think we have it, Detective. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest.
We did it. We found it.
Affirmative.
Finally.
In our defense, nothing pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere.
6 people are dead. We could have prevented it.
Don't beat yourself up,
Oof.
officer. We did not put guns in their hands or get them drunk.
But yeah, okay, I did see too late. One of those responses was like, boo, yeah, good detective work. Which is very cute.
We will make up for it. Here. I feel it.
Could the shooter still be here?
Where?
On this island?
He does not answer, just nods. With his back hunched, he looks around once more and says,
Yeah, we did get a good Kim line. Okay, but I saw one of those was like, still here on the mattress. That's like, Kim, it's you. It's been you the whole time. Too many funny responses. I keep like not clicking. We did get the cute Kim line. He believes in us.
We should move now.
Let's go. Ooh, autosave. This is like, what's it doing? I don't... Oh, huh, we can interact with that. Ooh, so much healing. But we're good on healing. Quick, Kim. We need to recreate the shooting scene. Kim, I'll be the gun. Yeah, that's fair that we did just get a lot of healing right now, which is a little sussy. A little sussy. Okay, but we have 8 healing and like 11 morale healing. So as long as I don't like miss clicking on things, it's like, it's fine. We have loads of healing. All right, we're so close. All right, steppy. Yeah, the autosave. That seemed like an autosave that was like... That one was maybe not just based on time. That autosave was like... Maybe actually, maybe actually a real one.
This old cylindrical generator waits with its fuel cap open. Makeshift electrical wiring runs out of its side and across the floor.
And we'll die faster of shame. We have 11 healing items for our shame. We'll be fine. I've gotten us so much healing. We'll manage. All right, pour the fuel into the tank.
The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell.
What if we fill the generator tank together, Kim?
There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. The lieutenant flicks the switch.
Pull the rope.
The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
We did it. We did it together. It took both of us together. Chair has canonically killed us more times than bullets. Yeah, well, I don't think we've been killed. We haven't been hurt by any bullets. And Everard has killed us more times than everything else combined.
A dim golden glow animates the console. Faint, like a ghost light. Urgence ouvert reads one dial key. Allumer reads another.
Yeah, we got shot, but it's like scripted, I think. And so we didn't die from it, actually.
It's on. Turn emergency open.
Emergency open.
Automatic boot.
Emergency open.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks.
Oof.
A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
Ah. This is very serious. It's like, it's a good noise. It's a very serious noise we got here. Yeah, oh yeah, Egghead's friend who can't dance at all. It's okay, we don't need to move our legs to dance. We can just like bob our head and it'll be okay. We still got disco days ahead of us. Thank you for the hydrate redeem, Last Legends. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's go.
After you.
And stretch, and stretch. But there's exciting things happening, and then we'd have to stop to stretch. Alright, what's there?
I don't know.
A thin wisp of smoke rises from a charred black fire pit. The wind picks up, then dies down again.
Ooh. Yeah, hydrate, very important. Hydrate critical. Alright, what if we get into another fight?
Don't worry. I have a gun.
Oh, Kim is gonna protect us. I don't have a gun, Kim.
Extra good did I do?
Okay, let's go. Kim is gonna help us and save us and protect us. Alright, here we go. We're going. Last area in the game, I think. Okay, more things to look at. We're going. A rubber dinghy. It's deflated, broken. Small white flowers bloom all around you. Yeah, the mystery is ended. We're figuring it out. There he is!
An old man wearing tracksuit trousers leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth, then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours.
Who is he? Who is this man?
Unclouded by cataracts, his eyesight is sharp.
We found him, but why and who and how? I mean, I guess we know how, but why? Yeah, the trees are good. The trees are very tree, you know? Okay. Are you the fire guy? Point the flashlight at him. Just this is a shit. Wait, what's the word? What's the word for like interrogation? This is an interrogation, sir. We're the cops. Alright, are you the fire guy?
The what now? I can't hear you.
Did you recently tell 2 kids to put out their fire? 2 twins?
I may have. All sorts of little rats have come sniffing around, trying to give up the position.
The position sounds like a hiding place.
They're just kids.
Fire guy. Regressive bourgeoisie henchman. Can't even talk like a grown-up.
Yeah, he does have a real good voice. You've retained your eyesight, I see.
My eyesight? Yes. Helps me see all the shit.
Did you close the blast door?
I did. And you opened it. How?
I fueled the generator, then used the console.
I should have burned that console down.
How did you know I was coming?
Reactionary rock and roll music. Playing on the water.
Yeah, we did do that. That was us. Yeah, retaining eyesight is a weird comment to make, but we're pointing out that he could be the sniper. Yeah, it was us.
Told you we shouldn't play sad FM.
It was not reactionary, it was cool.
The fascists were right about rock and roll. It is degenerate. Hip gyrating, mental illness music.
No one asked you, sir. Nice gun you got there.
It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. But it gets the job done.
Is that a Belle McGrave?
It's a three-angong.
Okay, we're
446.
wrong. Whatever. Yeah, our mental illness music, it's okay. We love our mental illness, so it's okay. Oh.
Southeast Samarin made. Exotic. Must be defunct too. No modern rifle manufacturer of that name springs to mind.
Where do you even get it then? Yeah, where is Oh, here's Encyclopedia. Here we go. We got it now. It was just late.
A Samaran rifle. How did you get hold of one?
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Sinyao commune. Military aid.
But why?
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
Yeah, Encyclopedia was busy with his own shit. But okay, why are they working with the Sinyao commune?
You heard me. It's good now. Like chalk wiped from the board.
Okay.
He's right. Almost no one remembers there was a third metastasis of the world revolution in the Safre Empire, extinguished in 06.
Well, call me no one, I guess. Call me someone, because we sure don't remember that. We absolutely do not remember that. Encyclopedia apparently remembers, we sure don't. Alright, let it vanish.
It's almost as if they were never there. Only the rifle remains, cradled by the old man.
Alright. Do we say, I need you to put down the gun, we're with the police? Or I'm with the police, you can keep the gun, but keep it down. Not one move. Wait, I feel like we should take his gun. I feel like we should make him put his gun down. Alright, let's do it.
The lieutenant pulls his pistol from the holster.
Yeah, sorry for disturbing you. Goodbye, we're leaving. You can just stay here, the murderer, with your gun. We'll go. Nah. We're taking you into custody, sir. Yeah, Kim is being real cool right now.
You are a glorified night watchman. This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
Well, we're a W freighter, so, like, we're pretty good. Pretty high rank. Go, Kimball, go. I love him.
His elbows rest on the frame stock, calmly for now. But he may still get it in his hands. Looks like he knows the weapon.
I should have taken that promotion. Ooh, yeah. That authority roll not looking so good. Alright, we'll just tell him to keep the gun down while we talk. Yeah, I was like, yeah, the guy thinks he's at war. I mean, he didn't kill a dude. Yeah, you're right, we have the communist hat on. We're communist enough for him. Alright, just keep the gun down, sir. Oh yeah, we can talk to Kim. Kim is most important.
The lieutenant aims his pistol square at the man's forehead.
Oof.
Put it down now, sir.
Or you're gonna blow my brains out before you question me. To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway.
Oh, nice of Kim to back us up on that.
It's out of bullets.
Like an amputated limb in the sand. He stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound. A strange sadness, like a song.
What'd you say?
The future teaches you to be alone.
That's depressing.
The present,
Let him say it.
The present to be afraid and cold.
Yeah, Kim's authority much higher than ours. The old man pulls back the hood of his plastic cape and looks up into the sky. It's blue-gray, the same color as the sea. Those words, the future teaches you.
Real music. Real Proletkult. That's La Revacholière, not your rock and roll misanthropy. Chanson de soldat of the black and whites.
This is a lot of words I don't know.
marching song.
I am not a misanthrope. I am a half-dead police officer who is doing his job.
The job of a shitlicker.
All right, we know the song. We know the song.
There you go. 1 of 3.
1 of 3. I'll take it.
In Grad, they sang Brave Children, favorites of history. And in Sinyao, it was some Samaran shit, I guess.
How does it go, the song?
How did it go? Something about shooting rabbits. I don't know. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It's gone now.
He waves erratically with his hand, annoyed that he can't remember. A little tremor passes through him.
I don't think this guy is doing so great. All right, pick up the gun.
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels surprisingly light in your hand. Frame stocked and patched in places with tape and wire. Still warm from his parched hands. Not the metal. The metal is ice cold. This weapon has been modified several times.
Inspect it closer.
The rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel. Hieroglyphs are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut.
What do they say?
On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burnt into the wood. Triangong, 4.46mm, made in Sinyao.
It says he said Triangong made in Sinyao.
Worn, personalized even. Looks like this weapon has seen a lot of use, hasn't it, sir?
It's his own baby little weapon. It says it's his friend.
No response from the old man. The plastic cape around his shoulders rustles in a small bout of wind.
It uses jacketed ammunition, but I don't know what that means.
Jacketed, military-grade ammunition.
Oh.
Stable in flight. Good for hitting something that's very, very far away.
It's been patched and modified several times. He's wearing a cape? I guess he is. He's wearing like a rain poncho, I guess. Because it says plastic cape. Alright, rifle has been patched.
I wonder how old it is.
The old man does not answer. He just stares in front of him.
Oh, we're just like poking at his friendly gun that he cares about. Oh.
The old man keeps following your motion with his gaze. His right arm twitches suddenly. Some kind of involuntary response. Something is slightly off with his motorics.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's particularly healthy.
This looked very much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him to get a confession. In time.
Who are you?
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol. I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
His eyes turn to the reeds again, dead and dull. What is he a deserter of?
The commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? You're a holdover from the...
From the Insulindian Citizens Militia, the army of the revolution. I was recruited in Jamrock in '07 trained in the École de Contrôle Orient and consigned to emergency defense duties in '08.
Why is he shooting the Pinkertons then?
I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the Commune had fallen. Still armed and ideologically trained, I wrote a criticism of myself and resumed partisan duties.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
43? He's been on this island for 43 years? Yeah, it's a rough life. Oh my gosh.
No. I've been on other islands, too.
Holy shit. I mean, he's fucking committed.
I was an Resurrection until they turned it into a spa in '18. Then I was an E48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago.
Yeah, again, you've been hiding around here for 43 years?
43 years and 10 months.
That's steadfast.
It's not how a human being should live. But I had to. I couldn't just forget. I couldn't just forget what I saw.
This is probably not a healthy way of dealing with your mental health issues. Like, I'm not saying that our man here is doing a good job of dealing with his mental health issues, but not hiding away for 43 years is like, we're doing better. We're doing better than this one dude. So I'll take it.
What have you been doing during all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
Where the afternoon grows late, on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, people walk home. Street lights will soon be lit. Further inland, the streets are alive with workers, men, women, children, street hawks and migrant laborers. The temperature is steady. Alto cumulus clouds form above Precinct 41.
Yeah, he could just listen to our weird little music with us and everything would be okay and we'd all be happy together. It'd be fine.
Always waiting.
But for what?
For her to return.
Who?
Her who?
Girl, child, revolution.
Girl child revolution? Women will always betray you. Will you just be an incel? I don't think that's what people are planning.
I am not a fool. I know. The material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try, whatever I do.
You said you deserted your unit.
I was just 16 years old, 15 when I volunteered. I had a lapse of faith. And of courage, too.
Understood.
Well done. I won't explain it to a minion of capital.
Well, okay. Fucking 16. It's okay to get scared of dying when you're 16, you know? That's understandable. Okay, but what is this place? This island?
It's not an island, Dwat. It's a defensive fortification of the Commune of Revachol. And I am its last surviving defender.
What was it used for?
The congenitally deformed King Philip II built it to restrict access to the Bay of Revachol. We captured it in '02, retrofitted the fort with an AA gun to defend against an airborne landing. Against the whole world.
You mean the landing? Retaking of Revachol?
Coalition military called it Operation Deathblow. I later found out on the radio they called it Deathblow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50 million people on Caillou alone.
Murderers. I know what you mean.
You don't know. You haven't seen it. Iblis,
Iblis?
the black-eyed angel.
Shaitan Ahura, the darkened one.
Hmm? Alright. How have you survived all this time?
How does anyone survive? I steal
What?
supplies, vegetables. I collect rainwater. It's the life of a dog, not a human being.
How is your health, Mr. Dross?
Not so good. Not so good.
I've been throwing up blood since winter. Red, like beetroot. Been passing it in stool, too.
That's not a healthy sign. Gonna say, not a healthy sign.
He does seem frail. Gaunt for his age. More like 75 than 65. Trouble putting on weight could mean cancer.
It also could mean that he's stealing people's vegetables.
The RCM can provide medical services. You need to be looked over.
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities. You have guns. That's all they give you. Toy guns.
Technically, we only have gun and not guns. Oh, yeah. It's, sure is our poor little man.
We also have Dramamine.
We do. We have so many painkillers. He doesn't know we don't have our gun. We have his gun now, though. You have painkillers.
I have been running out of that stuff.
Come on. It's okay. Confess to your crimes for the joy of painkillers. Could do it. It could work. It's a serious situation.
There's nothing to look over. The triage is in, and it's black. Administer morphine. Moribund.
How have you coped mentally?
I haven't. I have holes in my brain. Years missing. Others filled with pain only. A decade of... I don't even know what. Inferno?
Oh, the lieutenant's about to say something. Go ahead, go
I
ahead.
would imagine it gets tremendously difficult mentally to live in isolation.
Yeah.
Traitors. It's better alone. I watch the people of this city turn the lights back on more and more each year. Ruins, glimmering in the dark, like a fucking merry-go-round.
Isn't it good that people are rebuilding?
It's disgusting.
He looks down his shoes, his face parched from the sun and the wind. There's a wince of pain in there somewhere. How have you concealed yourself all these years?
It was hard in the Thames. I didn't have partisan training. They were searching for stragglers, those bloodhounds. Floodlights on the water at night.
There were posters, campaigns.
We communards still hoped, and they needed to snuff that hope out. The East capitulated. Martinez and Cold City were turned to dust. But Jamrock, Forburg, even Coron, and Boogie Street, of course. Those fucking kips had Marsoff coursing through their veins.
That one's a slur.
And others too. Some cordons of Revachol was still fighting. There were cells. I tried to contact them. Soon they all went silent. The frequency's dead.
He's the last one left. How did you get between here and the mainland?
At night, I used a dinghy.
Oof.
I only went after dark then. When I got to the city, I stayed underground. Patrols, you lot, the commons too. They'd started snitching.
It's so cold. He's been like riding on his sad little deflated tired dinghy in the icy cold water.
In the city, you move underground?
From bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares now. I don't even have to hide. They think I'm another antisocial vagrant. I could walk straight into that town if I wanted. I
Why not?
don't want to. They're all traitors. Pigs, rabbits, and dogs. Men without ideals are only animals.
Has he seen the weapons cache?
So you finally found it. There must have been a small squadron's worth of arms in there. Elmer Graves.
They're damaged beyond use.
I know.
Yeah, maybe the door we didn't open leads to a bunker. That would be so cool.
So you've been there.
Sleeping. Some nights. Ammo scrounging on others. Those McGraves were shit, even before they corroded. Some had bullets in the chamber, however.
You feel the dots connecting. Little dots on the map he's walked across.
There's a small bunker in the felled building. Have you stayed there?
The propaganda bunker. I used to, but not anymore.
Propaganda bunker?
Is it not his propaganda?
They stored leaflets there. Broadcasting equipment, too. Made broadcasts, I think. Propaganda officers. I buried them with their leaflets. They killed themselves. 2 young boys.
Killed themselves?
A lot of our boys did. I spent some winters there. Never liked it. Kept thinking of them. No need to go underground anymore. It's better in the ruins, on the ground.
That's fucked up. That sucks. Man's had a hard life. Alright, he smokes these cigarettes, right?
I do.
Ever smoke them on the mainland?
They're good. Plenty of tar. I like that boy on the pack, too. Reminds me of the last century.
Alright, moving on.
The old man looks across the water at the city, the ruins, the motorways rising above it.
You said this is your termless surrender.
You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol.
We're just enforcing with the law. We're just a Mr. Lawman. I have plans to turn the RCM into Mazovian Revolutionary Unit. Now we're just with the RCM.
Let's. You represent the Moralist International, the enemies of humanity who took this city. I represent their adversary, le Parti Communiste d'Anceland.
Danceland.
Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can no longer serve. No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
Bro, I'm just one sad little man who's trying to solve a singular murder to stop people from dying, and they've already died.
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pit. Rene, the royalist on the coast, said,
The communards signed the Revacholian Instrument of Surrender.
Liberal reactionaries signed that instrument. Traitors who should have been burned alive. I answer to the Communist Party.
You didn't mean it, sir. Didn't mean to be part of the law.
Is that part of why you've been here all this time? Because the party didn't surrender?
He just wipes the blood from his chin.
I guess I understand. I mean, that's a lot. But he's like living by his principles, so good for him. Maybe he shouldn't be killing people, though, you know?
I don't think you did. You live in a delusion. Radio shows, speed racing, and sporting goods. It's not real.
So you're a communist soldier from the communist army.
No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer. I belong to the party, not the army.
You said you were trained and assigned to the Defense Corps.
Trained. in historical materialism, then assigned as a political commissar by the party.
So
These things used to mean something.
he's just a political person? He's not even a soldier? He's not even a soldier and he's killing people? Why is he doing that? That's not your job, dude. Yeah, I don't like it when mysteries are when the culprit is randomly introduced at the end. Yeah, I mean, it's like this one, it's not like stopping you from like solving the murder mystery, you know? Like it's not like trying to be a super like fair play murder mystery, figure out what goes on. It's just trying to be like a story. And so it works out. Put his money where his mouth is? I guess he did. Be hello, welcome, Tim and Chill. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he decided to fight. But you're right, he did make the 1 kilometer shot, so he's at least trained somehow. But yeah, I don't mind this as an ending, you know? It works out. It's like serious shit. But it's about the themes that it's been about the whole time, so it's not like it's introducing something particularly new, you know? Okay, but what does a political commissar do?
The old man does not answer. He tilts his silver head and looks at the reeds. You see a small tremor pass through his legs.
So trained as a soldier and assigned to the army. But what does it mean to be the political commissar? Oh, okay, so he's fighting, but then also doing political work on the side.
His job was to assure the army answers to civilian control and follows the ideology of the commune.
Okay.
Scientific communism. A commissaire politique is a knight philosopher of the revolution, a future human.
Awakened from shutdown by the promise of ideology.
That means you're a trained communist, right?
He nods slowly. Then another tremor.
Say nothing. All right. All right, I have another serious question for you.
There's nothing serious in this world.
What have you
It's
been
a farce.
What have you been using this gun for then, sir?
I've used it for killing people.
How many people?
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending your family and your property. I haven't done that. I've used it to kill people.
Okay, how many people and who?
Interesting. During or after the war?
There is no after the war. Class war is never over.
Okay.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Okay.
Okay.
This is it. You can feel it, like battery acid on the tip of your tongue. Something you haven't felt in a while.
But what?
This is what you live for. This is the shit.
Catching criminals. We're doing it.
The great serotonin jack.
Somehow, this doesn't feel like a big serotonin moment, you know? This is not like exciting and happy. It's like sad, you know? It's kind of tragic. Yeah, electrochemistry agrees this time. It is the shit.
The solution. Go in straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those.
Everybody's participating here.
No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first.
Okay.
Don't mess this up.
Oh my
Remember,
Jesus Christ.
He wants to tell you. Get personal.
Okay. Yeah, wait, so which one do I say?
Nothing comes to you. Silence. His black eyes. look
Okay,
at
wait,
you,
I didn't think it was gonna say nothing.
And in them, a chill, like electricity running up your spine, crawling into your skull.
Shivers what?
All is not as it seems.
Shivers what the fuck?
Detective.
Shivers what the fuck was that? Alright, have you used the gun to kill anyone in the last week or two?
I don't want to tell you anything.
That's fair.
You grotesque murderer.
And why Did you think that was a
You
good idea?
told me
Don't
suggestion.
listen to me. I'm wrong.
You told me
Don't
suggestion.
listen to me. I'm wrong.
Your
all the time.
suggestion. I listened to suggestion because it's suggestion. Okay, did you use it to kill the colonel?
The who now?
The guy you killed like a week ago.
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in. Do it, sire.
Yeah. Suggestions, like, I just suggest things, so it doesn't mean I'm right. And yet I was convinced. I was like, well, suggestion said it. Suggestion has a pretty good point there. Maybe I should listen to suggestion. As soon as I clicked it, I was like, wait, why did I think he wanted to listen to me? Why did I believe that? But suggestion got me. It's a good suggestion. It has a point. Oh, all right. Corpse in the ceramic armor.
Oh, yes. That one. Ugly piece of work, that boy.
Yeah, drama. We're in. Drama's so silly.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol. I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
Okay, but she killed him.
Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all on him. Get a confession.
We can do that. We got that.
The gun. The murder weapon is the perfect opener. The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember.
Ooh.
Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
We've got the gun. Oh yeah, human can opener gets to be the can opener. He gets a chance. All right, we've got your gun.
Not a lot of guns around that use military-grade ammunition, are there?
It's a real gun. Not like your musketeer pistols.
And you used it to kill a dude.
You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons? Going against automatic rifles with these toy guns. Of course you got those boys killed.
Hey, shut the fuck up. That was uncalled for.
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen. He would have a good view of the tribunal from here. It's not just empty boasting.
Yeah, he watched. He's got good eyes.
So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't
Stop
let it divert you.
changing the subject.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it?
Think we got the murder weapon.
4.46 jacketed ammunition, modified for range. We have it. This is it.
I'm calling it. It's the murder weapon. But yeah, he was watching. He killed a dude, and he saw that it resulted in like 5 other people dying. And he was like, it's your own fault for those 5 other people dying because you didn't have bigger guns. Bro, what the fuck? If you just didn't kill the dude in the first place, no one else would have died. Rude. Alright, we got the murder weapon.
Good.
We're getting a lot of skill points like right now. What are we even going to use them for?
This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like this. When you have the murder weapon, you have the killer.
Murder.
We've done the ballistics. The shot came from this island. Just killed. I think that everyone in the entire world is this dude's enemy, though. Like, I think if he started killing everyone who's his enemy, he would killing everybody. Okay, we've done the ballistics, sir. We know. We've got you.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence. You're damn diligent when it comes to dead fascies. Did you like the view?
I mean, it was an effective view. Yeah, our poor man he started fighting a war, and then he was like, well, this is it for the rest of my life. I'm fighting this war for the rest of my life. Nothing else. Shit. Like, that's fucked.
You had direct visibility. There are embrasures in the concrete, specifically meant for a top follower to use. And you had a long-range rifle in your possession. You've been here a long time, Mr. Dross. Too long. You clearly need medical aid.
I'm ready to die. I've done my part.
He's practically admitting to it. Dead fascists for fascists. Done his part. Just one thing remains unclear. The rifle does not seem to have a scope.
Yeah, where is the scope?
Forget about your stupid fucking scope. I don't know where it is. Find it yourself. It's your problem now.
He lost it. He just doesn't know where it is. Forget it. Push on.
Alright, you're admitting you killed him?
You're sad for your fascia brother, aren't you? One twig got broken. Now the others are sad.
I also thought he was going to be like, I don't even need a scope. My eyes are just that good. I also expected him to do that. But no, not today. He just lost it. Alright, what are we forgetting?
Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. The dried Maybells on Clausia's roof.
Oh, hitting ourselves on the head worked. I'm actually amazed. Percussive maintenance. Oh, yes.
There were Maybells in the grass when you got here, and Maybells on Clausia's balcony.
How did they get all the way there, though? Were they, like, on the bullet? Or did he, like, walk all the way there?
Wait, don't forget the footprints. The diagonal prints in the dust in the secret space behind Clausia's bedroom. Now, they're gonna come up.
Why was he in the secret space? What was he doing there? That's so creepy. Thank you, head. Thank you, head.
You got it. Remember? The boot prints were like no modern soul.
I wonder, what brand of boots do you wear, sir? But yeah, the ow is really cute. It's like, ow. Hurty. Head hurty. Let me see those boots.
Everything is brands with you individualists. Who cares what brand my shoes are? Sansa. Some shit.
Show me the soles, please, Mr. Dross.
Fucking imbecile.
The old man stretches out his leg. A black and white spiral pattern covers the sole of the worn-out running shoes on his feet. That was not it.
The maker is called Sensory. You see their V-shaped logo, but can't make out the size.
It's back. The shoes.
These are not the unusual horizontal patterned soles you saw in the dust on the floor of the hidden room. They do, however, seem to be about the same size.
Sad.
The size fits, but not the sole.
Maybe it's simpler than that.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
People change shoes. It doesn't mean you weren't there, near the room the victim died in, sneaking around.
Racking those brains, are you? Desperate to report something back to your masters? They must have really loved that dead fuck.
I just like solving mysteries. It's nothing about you personally, sir.
The lieutenant gives you a quick sideways glance and nods to acknowledge.
Kim approves. Senpai approves.
The prints were his. You can see it in those eyes. He can't keep them from flickering, looking for something.
Drama's like wrong half the time, though. Drama's probably right this time, but Drama's wrong a lot.
The old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire. Silent suddenly, some strange process within him. A gush of wind. Seagulls in the distance. You've almost got him. Just the last little push.
All right, the Maybells.
Damn Maybells. The whole island is turning white with them. So many this year, too. The spring is coming. No, it's already here. Wash the filth away.
Haven't seen them anywhere else in Martinez, huh?
They blossom on the islets before. We fertilize them with our blood. Resurrection was snow white in May, before they ruined it.
South, the Bay of Martinez is dotted with little freckles of islets, turning green, with white flowers in white snow.
The coast, too, before they piled their containers on top of it, filled with broken, useless trash for fat-fingered bourgeois children to play with.
You must get around a lot to stay undetected all these years. Do you know any secret paths? Pinball workshops?
Pinball Kimball, ready to go. Talk about more pinball.
I may.
He may. All right, Klasia. Remember her?
Classier.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
Ah, you hadn't heard her name, had you?
My ears don't reach the city.
You know her, right? She had intimate relations with the victim, the mercenary.
With the victim.
He turns his sight from the whitening field of flowers and falls silent. Then the muscles in his jaw twitch, a spasm.
There is a small tremble. Looks like a smile. A crooked smile. Yet isn't quite voluntary. He's about to burst.
We've got him.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer. Dripping with blood.
He was a killer, but he was still under the protection of the law.
Beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. I haven't seen you on this coast for 40 years. You know, maybe I should have killed one sooner. Got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
Look, bro, I don't even remember 2 weeks ago. I can't speak to anything that's happened in the last 40 years.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
Thank you, Rhetoric, so you shot him.
Oh, the inhumanity. One paramilitary less in Revachol.
You can almost see him squeeze a tear out of his eye. His fists begin to tremble from the anger.
The lieutenant raises his right arm to hush you, while the lieutenant listens, holding his breath.
I'll hold my breath, too. We both hold our breath together.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them, in phase. And I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth full of death, and that stupid look on his face. And his dick still in her.
Gross. All right, then what?
Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white, or what's left of it anyway. My last spring here. I knew the fascists would come to avenge their own, and so they did.
And so they did.
Mr. Dross, are you
Oh, wait, he's talking
aware
about
you're
us?
confessing to
No.
murder?
We're not fascist.
Yes.
And you were looking at them, the victim and a young woman, having sex, through the scope of your rifle that night, before you shot him?
The old man nods.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
That's kind of creepy. Why was he watching them?
The motive. This is where the motive is going to come from.
I don't understand. Do you, detective? I don't understand this part.
Yeah, no, I don't get it.
I'm always looking.
You don't gotta watch the people having sex, though. You don't gotta do it. You could just not look. You could just stop looking.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle? I'm just trying to understand.
A rifle's scope has the best magnification.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it?
Click.
How many bullets has he had? He's a lonely man. Oh god, that's so creepy. He shoots.
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
I don't think that's what critical theory's about. I gotta say, I don't think that's what critical theory's about.
He will not stop now. These dialectical materialist types never do. Exploit it. You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift.
All right, what specifically did you not like about what you saw the night of the murder? Yeah, he's been hopping island to island and sniping people for 40 years. Apparently. Like, I don't know how many bullets he's gone through, but, like, apparently. Like, he might have killed a lot of people. We don't know. Okay, what did he not like?
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that.
Okay.
Splat. A bloody spitball lands on the firewood.
What are our legendary odds? Not too bad. Plus we can, like, boost things. But I figure we'll, like, go through the other conversation points first, because sometimes they help. Alright, looking at anything else you don't like?
A tragic comedy. Druggies, prostitutes, and rentiers.
That's a lot of stuff.
A strange little engine seems to fire up in him again. It straightens his back. The familiar put of hatred.
Okay, more specifically?
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house. Stripped clean and draped in neon. But Martinez is the worst.
How come?
Because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do in the whole world. Listening to race-themed radio shows. In the ruins. In their lorries.
He saw us throwing... I'm sure he saw us throwing our shoe out the window. He saw us just being a drunk mess the whole time.
Pumped full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Race this, race that. It's all sanctioned by that Social Democratic Union and the farce of a Social Democrat who runs it.
Mr. Clare?
Yes, the fly larva in his container. He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue of Philippe III, a syphilitic murderer, on the town square, to spit on the working class.
Alright, let him finish.
Not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert social class than the Martinez proletariat. The rest of Revachol at least pretends to rebuild. These people still live in ruins.
Yeah, he doesn't have his own little Wilson. I guess his Wilson is alcohol, because he sure seems to have that.
Intense, like animals, like those boom morons on the ice. A pity they didn't drown in that tent of theirs.
Yikes. That all?
The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht, licking her lips. The old whore's gone now. Her gun-toting porcelain men are dead. So, actually, no.
Yeah, you were right. The gun was his Wilson, and we took it from him. We took his Wilson. But yeah, Egghead's cool. He wanted Egghead to die, but Egghead's cool. We like him. He's our buddy.
The worst is that old cock parading around in his uniform, throwing balls all day. It's not enough that the racists and liberals are dancing on our graves. The old loyalist ghouls still parade the ruins too.
Yeah, the Ever-Twin side story is never explained. We don't even know. But he's got a lot of worst people. He's just an angry man. Sad little angry man.
Every morning he's there, while the parasites he fought to protect are off in Ozon, or Quayamorang, or some other island they built their palaces on, feeding on drugs and having sex with their own children.
I think they're not having sex with their own children. I think they're not. Has he seen the super rich guy? I don't think he can have seen the super rich guy, because the super rich guy doesn't leave his container. So he doesn't even know about that dude. You're like, okay then.
That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children.
Hey, I don't.
Throughout history, even the royal bloodline of the suzerain, It's all just an excuse for them to have sordid sex. At least that old cunt, Frisell, is now dead.
I don't think this is right. Okay, we got some questions.
We did good when we pushed him under the horse car. Until, in the 30s, those disco whores.
Hey, we like disco. Disco's cool.
The disco whores are too much. Hatred shuts down his brain's language center, leaving only a nonsensical sputter.
Well, buddy, I'm a disco whore, so you know what? I guess you hate me too.
There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising agency people might be worth investigating.
Alright, statue?
Syphilis is a disease Philip III contracted in a whorehouse. The statue is an abomination.
Abomination?
The bacteria entered his brain and made him squander trillions on sparkling wine, cocainum, and monuments of himself. His son, Philip IV, the insane, contracted syphilis in the womb.
Look, okay, I don't know anything about syphilis, but I feel like this is not what syphilis does.
That is technically possible.
Oh.
Although Philippe III was not actually syphilitic. He was just mad.
And he still went on to govern Revachol for 25 years. We lost 2 million lives toppling that mode of government. And those grotesque statues, too. Hundreds of them.
It's still there.
What a keen remark. Yes, it is, isn't it? It's still there.
Ooh, untreated.
Do you know why?
Ooh. Untreated syphilis does rot your brain? That's fucked up. That's fucked. I guess syphilis does work like that. Because cynical advertising yuppies erected a deconstructed version of it.
That's right. Some advertising cockroaches erected a cynical deconstruction of it. We tore it down with honest working-class plastic explosives. And there it is again.
There it is again.
Art is a bourgeois establishment. It's an affront to humanity. Every gallery should be bulldozed, and the artists should all be given 30 years of hard labor in Yekokata.
I feel like I'm not here with that. I'm just gonna keep going. A mobster had syphilis and would go fishing in his swimming pool with no fish? Oh, Al Capone. Oh shit, I'm learning new things every day. Specifically about syphilis and Al Capone. Incredible. That's a way to be, you know? Imagine you're like the minder for Al Capone and he's like, I'm going fishing in my swimming pool again. And you're like, hi, there's not fish in your swimming pool. And he's like, I'm doing it. I'm going again. And you're like, no, please stop fishing in your swimming pool. He died from untreated syphilis. Terrible. Horrifying. I had no idea you could die from syphilis. I guess get your STD checks, guys. Don't get syphilis. Let me know when you catch one. Yeah, good that we've got treatments and, like, protection and stuff, you know? Important stuff. Alright, why does this dude hate artists, though? Art's good.
Wait, the bullet hole in Philippe's heart. The statue had been shot. That was him.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Syphilis was a big cause of insanity back in the Middle Ages. Wasn't there a thing back in, like, Victorian times? They were starting to have, like, gas lights in the house, and people were, like actually going insane from, like, carbon monoxide poisoning or something from the gas lights in their house, and, like, seeing ghosts and shit everywhere, but it was actually just that they were, like, going insane from the gas lights. That might not be true. I've just heard that from other people. Don't quote me on that one. Victorian people had so much poison in their house. And now we luckily have less poison. And the poison is at least labeled in our houses these days. Appreciate that about modern times. My Victorian house could kill so many modern people. I would die. I would die in 5 minutes in Victorian times. I am a fragile little baby. But okay, he shot He shot the statue.
It had to be. He's already proven capable of taking a far more complicated shot from here.
Oh, that's probably why they used whale oil. Yeah, because whale oil, doesn't it, like, burn very clear? Like, whale oil, like, burns really, really well, right? So they used it before there was a lot of electricity. Whale oil making people crazy? Could be. It burns nice. Yeah. But anyway, he shot the statue.
I did. A needless, sentimental gesture. I should have spared the bullet for a deformed monster of liberal capitalism. Shameful, really.
Do you think the only reason that we're alive is because the guy ran out of bullets and so he couldn't kill us? I feel like he might have killed us by now if he had bullets. Oof.
Yes, shameful. So many others to punish over the years. Isn't that right, detective?
Yes, let's talk about the many people he's killed.
The fat union man let them put it there. Corrupt as he is. Probably got a fat check for it, too. Shared with the law.
We didn't actually take that money.
He keeps having opinions about the union's leadership.
Yeah, he would have shot us midair while trying to jump the bridge. He would have. We'd be taking our cool little shot, our cool little jump, and he would just shoot us. Oh. All right, disco whores. That's me. Okay. He's so angry about the disco whores. He's so angry. All right, you mentioned the union is social democratic, and Mr. Clare is a farce of a social democrat.
Another hideous disappointment. Unions are the real enemy. The true
What?
enemy of the proletariat. Placating the masses.
Thank you for the stretch, Redeem Ivysaur. Thank you. Yeah, stretch time. Everyone should also stretch. Stretching is very important. Ooh, my back popped. Nice. Okay, this guy doesn't even like unions, though. Come on, man.
Disappointment. So personal. He displays a familiarity with the union's top brass.
All right, who's a disappointment? Everett Clare?
That deformed toad? I wouldn't expect him to wipe his own ass. I mean, the brains of the operation. The smart one.
His twin?
Edgar.
Edgar?
He talks a big game about uprising and social base. They must have sent the smart one to some university in Le Jardin, where it's alienation this and hegemony that.
Yeah, we're learning about the twin. But yeah, he's one of those, like, nothing except complete revolution is enough. Anything that makes the world a little bit better isn't enough. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's okay to make the world a little bit better. But he's talked to Edgar.
First against the wall with him.
What?
The Clares wouldn't miss a man hidden in their own backyard. Not all this time. Nothing happens in Martinez without them knowing.
Of course. Maybe the Clears asked him to.
Have you talked to them?
I haven't approached anyone. I've hid. It was Edgar who came to me.
How did he know you were here?
He didn't just stumble in like an oaf. He figured it out. Some kids told him about a monster on the island. I told you, he has brains. Stepped right off the boat and walked down where you came. I even kept the door open for him. Thought he was a man of the left. Wouldn't rat me out.
Well, he didn't.
I was right about one of those things.
I guess that he didn't rat him out. Not left enough for this man. All right, when was this?
20 years ago. Neither of them could walk now, could they? They were less fat then.
I was wondering about that.
That's around the time the Clears came to power.
What did you talk about?
I'm
Whoops.
not doing
No!
anything
Wrong
for
button.
that swine again.
Wrong button. Oh well. Yeah, he's very super left. Mega ultra super left.
Again? What have you done for Edgar before?
Tried teaching him some Marzovian socioeconomics. They didn't stick. we parted ways.
Okay, he didn't do the hanged man for them, but he's insinuating something.
Yeah, we can probably return to the topic. I'll give it a try.
There is more here. You can feel it. He was not outright lying.
All right.
Almost.
Another hideous
Disappointment.
Are you,
That
okay,
before-
okay.
first thing.
The Clares wouldn't...
Of course.
All right.
Maybe the Clears asked him to.
What did you talk about?
Edgar did the talking. Paid his respects like I were a fossil in a uniform.
It kind of is.
Offered platitudes about the struggle. Flaunted his pink degree. Even quoted Marzov.
Wow.
Never trust a social democrat who quotes Marzov. Oh, and charity, too. They love their charity. Offered me blankets and social housing. I still have the gas cooker he brought.
I feel like blankets and social housing might have helped this dude, you know? And he let you be here?
Let me be here. The ZOC is an unlawful successor of the Commune of Revachol. We took this fortification from the Loyalists. Even the Clares understand this.
Okay, okay.
They
Sure.
let him be here. Understanding was a courtesy. But why such a courtesy?
I mean, if the dude just wants to, like, be on the island and be upset, like, I guess they could just leave him.
I'm not doing anything for that swine again.
Again? What have you done for Edgar before?
Tried teaching him some Marzovian socioeconomics. They didn't stick. We parted ways.
Okay, he didn't do the hanged man for them, but he's insinuating something. There is more here. You can feel it. He was not outright lying, but almost.
You ever figured out what that is, then? Yeah, it's like, I took the fort, no one's taking it back from me. I'm communist now. All right, 72%. This is a red check. It cannot be retried. Well, we have 5 points. We have 5 points to spend. Where's logic? All right, what's it now? 83? We have 5 points to spend. All right.
The connection comes to you
I didn't need
like
that
a
at all.
splash of cold water. Dark, cold water.
20 years ago, when you met Edgar, the Clares didn't run the Union yet, did they? Oh, spicy.
He acknowledges it. Here we go. A twist behind the dark bend.
Who did?
That bourgeois cow. Tiffin Holly was her name. Licked the rich man's hand every time he came to town. Never seen a labor leader so hot on mutual cooperation.
He killed her, didn't he? Yikes.
And money. She liked that too. That Holly was a real bridge builder and a deal maker.
And she just disappeared.
Called in, they say, on the eve of battle. Ran away. Vanished like a piss stain.
No, that's not quite it, is it?
He shot her.
Did she? They say her daughter called in, not her personally. But that wasn't really her daughter, was it?
No, I guess it was not.
Edgar had someone make the call. Why is that, Mr. Truss?
She couldn't make the call herself
Here it is. The bend in the river.
Why?
because she was dead.
Yep.
Just say nothing.
All right, say nothing.
The cow caught a bullet in her right lung. Fell into the canal grasping her tit and drowned. Or bled? Hard to say. It was a sloppy job. And a moving target. She was going home, waddling, dressed in yellow, drunk like she often was. The ruins were black around her, and she had a yellow leather bag under her arm. She tried to cross the canal,
Yikes.
heading home to Grand Couronne or Betancourt, someplace like that, where they build those new bâtiments for the people who flourish in the hell around her, and the ruins.
You shot her.
Someone shot her.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe the cow just fell. My memory is full of holes. All I know is...
Yeah, he does remember this very well for it being 20 years ago. That's kind of fucked.
Nothing changed. Not in the material base, not in the hegemony. There was no uprising. Just words. The Union fizzled, sogged. Nothing came of it. Nothing.
Edgar didn't keep his part of the deal.
Huh.
If you were to testify to this, give the RCM something on Edgar,
Mm.
you could walk.
Ooh.
We would strike everything you've done and process you as a POW. You were in a war. You were on assignment. We could even extradite you to the Samaran People's Republic.
A degenerate worker state. Goat shit. No, thank you. I'm Revacholian. My days are short. I will rot away here, in a moral intern cell. I will not testify to anything.
Hey, but you did do it. You could just say what you did.
I saw it happen, and I liked it. That's all I have to say. I didn't live and fight for 40 years to end up as a collaborationist. I've heard it on Channel 8, 40 AM, Radio Revachol, late night. Everyone is a blobber in this world. Everyone betrays everyone. They're all already locked up for betrayal. The best ones, the ones with heart, were slaughtered, trampled.
Alright, okay, so he was talking about Renee.
Every fucking morning for 34 years. Throwing that ball. One ball against the other. I've always loathed that game. That is not a working class game. I don't care what they say on Radio June.
It's literally throwing balls at each other. What makes it not working class?
Royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click, clack across the water each day. And that uniform, like a parrot plumage. I won't even mention that he's a traitor to his race. A patank maniac race traitor.
Okay, we're just gonna back off. This guy's mauling over a lot of stuff. We're just gonna back off.
What is there to be agitated about?
Ooh.
The ugly ghoul. I love it there. It reminds me of everything we fought for. At least we killed that Fistel and his kingsman.
Alright. Good talk, good talk. Let's go. Moving on.
It's all gone.
Moving on. Okay, we do need to put points into composure to get this one. Oh, can we put points into composure? Where is that one? Where's compose? Oh, oh yeah, we can put so many points in. Oh, this is a white check. We can just keep trying.
What strikes
Here we
you
go.
about this gaunt man is not the stomach pain, or the cough, or the malnutrition. For a man who's spent 44 years hidden in the urban wild.
He's doing okay.
Indeed, he speaks fluidly.
That's
His
fair.
movements are rapid, if erratic. His voice, despite the cough, is there. It is capable of expressing complicated ideas. Above all, he seems animated.
Yeah, he's honestly like doing better than I do after like one night of poor sleep, you know? He's doing pretty okay for not having spoken to anyone in 40 years. Yeah, he's like... This guy has a lot of feelings about race. We don't need to get into this guy's feelings about race. Alright, animated by what?
It's a mystery. This animation comes at a cost too. Erratic hand gestures, thought processes cut off like threads, as he just stares at the logs or the reeds. He also suffers mood swings, bubbling to the surface, unconstrained by his nervous system.
Dementia?
You've seen demented people before. This feels similar, yet different. When his thoughts move, they are lucid, keen even, not senile. Is it some kind of substance damage? Like he's addicted to something? Not only the painkillers he's clearly on.
Electrochemistry wants to believe that everyone's addicted to things. But yeah, this dude doesn't get a lot of visitors. Is he on some kind of psychoactive substance?
No. I won't be stuffed full of shit like the rest of this city.
You said you take painkillers.
I take them to cope with pain. The people of this city use painkillers because they have pain. Untreated illnesses. Not enough money for a greedy doctor.
He is indeed very lucid at times. It's not a downer, rather an upper, judging by his snaps.
I'm just trying to guess all of his drugs. Amphetamines.
Like some kind of decadent rock star.
Alright, you're doing okay.
No, I'm not okay. I shit blood, and I'm surrounded by insane people.
He's not surrounded by anyone, actually, but okay, shitting blood, probably not great. Probably not so good.
There it is again. Erratic hand motions, bouts of rage, and the stomach thing too, of course. Could it be a symptom of overdosing on something? Something even you have not tried? Keep your eyes peeled.
I feel like it's just, he's just sick. Like, he's just sick. Why are we trying to guess his drugs? Alright, he's under arrest.
Officer, are we sure? We could maybe get more.
We've asked everything. We've asked literally everything. Yeah, electrochemistry is jealous. Electrochemistry's like, he's got some drugs we don't have. I gotta get those drugs. Gotta get more of them drugs. Alright, we've been through enough.
Josef Lilianovich Dras, you are under arrest for the murder of Elise Cortenard. You will be taken to the nearest prison holding area for preliminary investigation.
The only one more thing we could have asked was like, go back to the things we've already asked about. Could I leave the question? I don't know. But like the only thing to say was like, let's go back to the stuff we already asked about, which would have brought us to the page where we'd already asked everything. Like, I think that was the only thing we hadn't clicked. And so I wasn't going to try clicking that one.
What?
There might have been one more. He probably talked about more people. It just tends to give you those when it's like, I don't know, even when there's like nothing new there, it just gives me like the opportunity to go back to like redo the conversations. It's like, I think we're okay. I think we got enough.
The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear. The lieutenant continues, like an incantation.
Your wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days. Do you understand? Do you understand?
But...
Do you understand, sir?
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
Nope.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead. Pupils are dilated too. Eyes getting blacker and blacker.
Okay, maybe he's on some drugs.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
Does it have room for 3?
Not really. We could escort him to the pier, then either one of us can take him inland while the other stays there. But...
It's those, like, the puzzles with, like, oh, you've got the wolves and the chickens, and if you have too many wolves with too many chickens and you leave them unattended, the wolves are going to eat the chickens.
But then, who watches him while you're coming back?
It's actually one of these problems. This is so dumb.
You come back for me? How about I go and send a boat back for you?
Yeah, we can just get the woman who owns the boat to come pick us up, right?
What is this farce? This is a fucking farce. I can't.
Lillian, you could ask her maybe.
Ask her to watch him? Ask her to bring the boat back, right?
This is no harmless old man.
This fucking world. This world. What is this?
Below the confusion and rage, a fit of jamais vu, like yours? The thought passes. More pressing matters take its place.
No, listen. Listen now.
Okay, listen now. This is a red check and it cannot be retried. We have points. Perception? Alright, we'll just do 1. 58, please?
There
Yeah.
it is again. To your north, as it has been since you came to the coast. The reeds whisper, stalks rubbing against each other. But then, in the middle of it,
What?
something completely different. It sounds like a bow, very slowly being drawn against the strings of a violin. A very small violin, made of reeds and rushes.
What?
Maybe there is room for 3 on the boat.
Wait, what? Kim, can you hear that?
What?
What are you talking about? Is this really us?
Your skin crawls.
What's going on? Tiny, yeah, it's the tiniest violin. What? Is this the cryptid? Oh, is it the cryptid? The tiniest violin played by a very large cryptid. It is! It's the cryptid! We found the cryptid! Kim, it's real! Kim, it's real!
A tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence.
Yeah, the cryptid's real, Kim. Kim, look at the cryptid. Kim, it's real. Look at it. Look at it.
What are you talking about?
A giant bug. Look at it.
There's nothing there.
No, it's there. It's there. It's there. It's there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head.
Why in the world were they trying to catch it in those tiny little things? It's huge.
You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand move to your holster, but you don't have a gun.
Yeah, wait. Why would we want to shoot it? I don't want to shoot it. It's there.
See what exactly?
Kim.
Bug?
Kim.
I can see.
Kim. Kim approves. Kim sees it.
4 simple words.
Oh my God.
If he can see, then you're not insane.
Kim. Yeah, it's fucking huge.
But that means it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence. Its limbs long and slender.
Be very, very careful.
We found it. It's coming towards us. Oh my God. Wait, I'm gonna put away the flashlight. I feel like the flashlight might scare it. I'm gonna put our things away so that we're not like staring, being weird to the cryptid. Oh, hello, baby.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you.
Hi, baby. Hi, hi, hi. How are you, baby?
Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks.
I hope there's not a death by cryptid one. I don't want to die right here.
The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else in a lower pitch.
Listen carefully. What was that?
I have absolutely no idea.
He's opening his jacket. What's he doing?
You glance over your shoulder. The lieutenant holds a piece of milled aluminium. He begins to pull it open extremely carefully. It's the camera.
It's the camera. Oh my God, he has the picture. He has the picture. He could take a he still has one. We only took one. He had 2. He had 2 this whole time and we only ever used one picture. It's time. It's time.
No. The flash will scare the creature off. Warn him now.
Kim, the flash is loud. I won't like it.
We need a photo. No one will believe us.
From the corner of your eye, you see a sudden cascade of motion ripple through the insect's limbs. A series of ultrasonic clicks fills your ear.
All right, if we try to approach it, we're gonna scare it off because we're not good enough. We're not good enough. So we just let him take the picture.
With the sound of metal sliding against metal, the lieutenant reveals the lens. The glass glints in his hand as he begins to slide in an ampoule.
Oh my God, it's so hype.
You see the insect turn to him, its mandible
No.
antennae reaching out. Its motions are quick, sudden.
Kim?
The ampoule will produce a loud hiss. You're right. It could scare it away. I need a better moment when it's not looking.
I'll wait. I'm on standby, he thinks. His hands sweaty around the machine. The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you, its antennae taking their
Oh my
measure of
God.
the air. Slowly.
All right, say something quietly. Hey.
The creature tilts its tiny head to the side and appears to look at you. It is incredibly light, like the slightest gust of wind should blow it away. But it doesn't.
Don't be afraid.
Nothing changes in the cyclical braying motion of the creature's limbs. They are porcelain white on the inside and reed-colored on the out. Beige, light brown, and striped. You are unsure if it is scared or not. Its insect mind is impenetrable to your reasoning.
You exist.
A sudden chirrup fills the air. The walking stick moves its whole body, limbs working independently of each other, like the parts of a masterfully constructed machine. Something in its body language has changed, just slightly.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We can't. We just have to go for it. We have to go for it and hope that Kim takes a picture. Please? Kim, take the picture! No! There was nothing else we could have done.
You barely get to take one step. The invertebrate reacts with uncanny speed, skating away across the water. It's gone,
No.
like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but rings on the sea's calm mirror.
Okay, but we're gonna come back through here again after we go through the other ending, so it's okay.
It's blending into the tufts of reeds in the distance, moving from islet to islet.
Where? Where did it go?
I should have taken the pheromones. No.
I don't think it had anything to do with the osprey. It was just scared.
There is uncertainty in his phrasing.
It did have something to do with the ox spray, Kim. It
Okay,
did.
but I'm not an entomologist, okay? Neither was the parascientist. Who knows? The only thing I'm sure of is...
Yeah, what was that? What was that check that we failed? Electrochemistry.
We saw it. It was real.
It's real. Tell me you got the picture.
He shakes his head
No.
in silence, an expression on his face that you've never seen there before.
No.
It's just a blur.
How did it glide?
It appears the insect can walk on water, like a water strider, you know? It's almost as fast. Uncanny.
Okay, what now?
What now?
This guy, he's still here.
Our suspect's not looking so good. We should check him over. Also, it looks like it has some kind of nest there. Maybe there's proof.
In the reeds, where the phasmid was hiding, you see a little flash of white. Porcelain white.
Ooh. Oh my shit, he took the helmet. He took the helmet. And the scope. Classia's passport? Wait, the phasmid stole the passport? That's wild. Alright, hi, we're back.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
Something is very wrong with him now.
Yeah, how could you not see the phasmid?
Mr. Duras?
Huh? Yeah, that was so cool. We'll get it again. It's okay, we'll have it again.
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking,
Oh,
like an addict of some terrible substance.
hey.
A light shiver passes him, followed by nothing. His hands are trembling, and he breathes slowly.
Is he just gonna die right in front of us?
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it, Mr. Duras?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
What's going on?
Old age and shock.
It's the phasmid. It's definitely the phasmid.
Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the phasmid, the combined stress. But you think it's something more than that, don't you?
It's the phasmid.
Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
He couldn't even see it. It was just reeds.
That could be part of the shock. But you're right, something is off here. Mr. Dross,
No response.
He's addicted to the phasmid?
like a drug?
He's displayed addict behavior.
His pupils appear to be dilated. They still are.
Yeah, he's strangely
He was
animated.
energetic and articulate. After all these years alone, with little hygiene or medication, I would expect worse.
Jesus, yeah, the phasmid made him go insane. That's insane. It was produced by the
It
phasmid.
does not seem to be animated now it's left. Honestly, I'm ready to believe anything at this point. Maybe it is psychoactive. I mean, why not? It's 3 meters tall.
I mean, that could explain why people don't people treat it like it's not real, you know? Because everyone who sees it goes fucking insane. It's been here for so long. Who knows how much of it in its company?
He did seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him. Like he didn't want to leave this place. And the insect, maybe.
Insane.
I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this. This will be one hell of a report. They'll think we're insane.
But we're not. We know we're not.
You will have to be very convincing, very sober to make them believe, sire.
Yeah, we're too high to even notice, and Kim's just too good. Kim's too good. Kim can't be affected by the drugs. Yeah, we found some
He
things.
stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
Show him the helmet.
Nothing. Just dull staring. Not even rage left, wherever he is.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, the ebb would put it back here.
Mm.
This makes sense. Mr. Dross could have picked it up. Or the phasmid even. If it did, this is incredible.
Show him the passport.
No reaction. His breathing is slow, and he appears very old all of a sudden. Around 80.
He's gonna die before we get back.
This is an old man, at last. No longer a tin soldier, but the broken down remains of a man.
Let's have a closer look at that after. I think I'll be more useful than him.
Right, the scope.
I lost.
You lost it?
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie phasmid. This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. Not even a sigh.
Alright, we gotta let him rest.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal.
Okay, hang tight.
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take too long.
Alright, we gotta go. We got things to do. We gotta get medical attention. Alright, how do we get back? Is it this way? I think it was this way. But holy shit, we met the phasmid. That's insane. Well, I mean, we also found the murderer. Like, we also found the murderer? Yeah, gotta go. Can we talk to Kim? Does he have anything new to say?
Yes?
Yeah, Kim tells us when he has new things to say, I think. He gets a little, like, ... over his face when he has new things to say. Yeah, we slowly wander back to our boat. I know, Kim never has anything to say. I want to chat more. Oh.
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea.
What's that flutter?
The flock of quail departs. Now more than 100 meters away, 102. On the islet, there is almost no wind, just the light movement of air through the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline. Long dried leaves chafing against each other, like a silent orchestra tuning. at the beginning of some major work, of great importance to the few who attend.
Kim?
Yes,
It's very quiet.
it is. Is that why we are stopping?
Okay, one more thing.
The lieutenant nods in silence.
North?
Air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless. Bulrushes motionless.
Below the
A
silence?
jitter. A sound impatient to happen, but not yet in this world.
To the
A
west?
silent hiss. Sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree.
The east?
The faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand. The low tide filtered through its grains. A bird tending to its feathers.
Ahead?
A low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating, hollow. A big building.
Kim?
Yes,
It's really quiet. Really fucking
it
quiet.
is. Is that why we are stopping?
Okay, I guess so. I guess that was it. Okay, we gotta get back down to our boat. But yeah, it's just him?
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Alright, return to the mainland.
Let's. We are done here.
Yeah, the music is so sad.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet, but for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Who is it? Who's waiting for us? Don't we... I mean, is it the lady that we borrowed the boat from? Or, like, there were the two other officers there, right? Wait, who's...
Look what the tide brought him.
What?
I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. No idea where you got all that gear, but there's no doubt in my mind that some bad people are looking for it.
Okay. Yeah, Precinct 41.
Also, you look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, well, whatever, man. You're a fucking idiot.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen.
Yeah, like...
This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
You're the man with the sunglasses.
That's right. And you're some kind of murder machine.
Murder-solving machine. Oh, this guy was my partner. Oh, shit. Yeah, no one else is bothered by the armor.
Oh, really? They don't seem bothered by it? That's because you're a cop in an exoskeleton.
Yeah, I'm a cop in a goddamn exoskeleton.
Actually, are you? Are you still a cop? There's so much disco going on, it's hard to tell.
What do you mean?
Vic, calm down.
Who are you guys?
Hello, Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met on several occasions.
Yeah, wait, what's he doing here? He was the cool dude, right?
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean Vicomar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trent Heidelstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Oh, he's a special consultant? Oh, he's cool.
Hi.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Well, I just solved a murder, so I think what's left of me is pretty fucking good, sir.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Precinct 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
The scene is making even him feel as though he has to justify your actions.
But yeah, that does explain why he knows so much stuff. He works with the cops. He's a fed.
We might need your help with something later. But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
And we saw the fucking phasmid. Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to befall you.
What do you mean? We solved the murder. What's going on?
We want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science. My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
What?
No, Trant, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
Shit, kid. What an interesting moniker.
Huh? I'm solving a murder. What have you guys been doing?
Where have we been? We've been fucking off as far as I remember. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
Well, why didn't you detect or die?
Oh, you think it was cool you saying that? Aesthetic somehow? You were crying when we got here. Breaking things. You said we were going into the abyss.
Okay.
None of us wanted to see the abyss. So we fucked off. Like you told us to.
Okay. Well, we solved a murder. None of these are saying we solved the murder. It was a task force.
Yeah. Major Crimes Unit. Under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Yeah. Major Crimes Unit. I, totally remember that one.
He doesn't remember.
See? He really doesn't remember. It wasn't a sick joke. At least that's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Duped again. No one's who they say they are.
Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Okay, that's fair that does have something to do with it. It's true.
No. Everyone's just a brilliant master of disguises.
All right. None of this is ringing any bells, and we solved the murder anyway. So whatever, man.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, e-solar, pound, and so on.
As displayed in a station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
You're being a snitch now, bro.
Interesting?
Interesting.
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
Why socioeconomically? Am I so poor I lost my money?
Not when you phrase it like that. But I don't think critical theory... I know everyone thinks this is far-fetched pink academia, but still, I don't think it should be off the table here.
Are you sure, bro? Yeah, neuroscience kid. We've got, you like brains. We've got a dude with a whole lot more brain shit than us going on.
What? He lost his memory because of capitalism?
Oh, he's asking our thoughts on the game. Yeah.
No, not like that. I'm not talking for Hedefort's cool here. But
Oh.
Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
Questions for Lyra. I'm a highly experimental detective. This was a method I used to solve the case.
Son of fucking Long here. Detective far out son of Long on the case.
'Tis all pointless. I have transcended all of this. You have no idea what I just saw.
He has indeed had the possibility before. I have trouble believing him, of course, but he seems to want to convince himself of it. And I've seen him work. His methods are... methods.
With all due respect, Lieutenant, you're bewitched by the shit kid. It happens. What doesn't happen is a cop wiping his own memory to solve a case. In fact, it's not possible to wipe one's memory at all, even with the amount of pot and Pilsner he downs every hour. He's simply lying, or insane, or both.
Okay.
Detective Vigmer, I'm not saying he's the son of Lung, but lying? I mean, he has blacked out before.
I have. Yeah, Jean's being a tsundere. He's like, you just are bewitched by him. You just think he's cool. You don't understand what he's really like. I've been his partner this whole time. I truly understand him. But okay, I have blacked out before.
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case. The other when we looked into that mural.
Yes.
So you don't remember not remembering. Beautiful.
Lovely.
The two cases in your ledger, the unsolvable case and the next world mural, those were recent.
Oh, so we've been blacking out a lot recently. Wonderful. Good to know.
Those cases were hard on you.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
Trent is really believing us on the whole, I did this on purpose. It was just a joke, dude. It was just a joke.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here.
Yeah, I mean, the pail, like the little thing of the pail, actually like wiped the data. It like destroyed the data, and it's destroying sound. You could just do the same thing to our memory, you know? So it's just a different type of memory, right? Computer memory, human memory. What's really the difference? World is so fucked up.
Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world team, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input.
Yeah, we did just see a huge-ass creature. We've seen a lot of shit. I do love Trant. I love Trant so much. He's also really taking us seriously on all of this. It's very sweet.
Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
I'm ready to lead.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the potty? Or do we need to get him on a disability bench?
Bro, I've put so many clothes on and I've used the potty so many times. I've used the potty so well by myself so many times. I don't fucking need you, man. Also, this guy left us for like a week and comes back being like, can you even use the potty? And it's like, yeah, I could fucking use the potty. What do you mean? You left me for a week. I'm not sure that I could use the potty. What the hell, man? Can use the potty so good.
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Okay, I'll just stand here.
Yeah. Just stand there. It's cool.
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk. We're just gonna go with, not Tequila Sunrise. I also jumped the canal, by the way. Yeah, it comes down to the dumb wig and lame glasses to make sure that we can potty successfully. But Tequila Sunrise, man.
Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho.
Ho ho
Tequila
ho.
sunset. Jump the canal. So funny, Harry. Thank you for fucking me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of my payslip. You know that, right? You're gonna get fired, and I'm gonna pay till I die.
Why would they make him pay? Why does he have anything to do with it?
It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
We have it. We have it.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
We got it. We got it. I like that we're proficient in catching small things. It's like a thing we've got.
Not today, badge.
Drama's unnecessary. We have the badge. It's fine.
And your gun?
As if having your badge and gun are actual stakes, not achievements.
The gun.
Gun.
The gun.
Yeah, you don't have that. Maybe you can philosophize your way out of it.
Gun.
Yeah, gun. The thing that was given to you to kill people.
I've upgraded.
Upgraded it. I don't care about your weapon mania, Harry. I only care about your official sidearm, which you lost.
What, this one's fancy. It's in the car, sir. This one's fancy.
I don't care. Where is the gun the RCM gave you to kill people with? Where is that one?
Don't got it.
I knew it. I told you we didn't have it.
This isn't cause for celebration. It's bad.
Oh, I would say it's very bad. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Please, put the stolen rifle away before you kill someone.
So what if we had a little drink? Yeah, we had it's fine. Everard knows where it is. It's totally okay. It's fine. So what if we've had a little drink?
A little drink? You smell like a corpse. I'm downwind and I can barely breathe. You smell like shit.
Okay, we got shot. It's okay. We are allowed to smell like a corpse when we got shot.
You let a suspect escape, Harry. Glacier something. Because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
We've read the reports. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Yeah. She gave us a vital clue.
Oh well. If she was nice. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect, who also escaped. Yeah, Ruby
Who
something.
also didn't do it?
Or the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now. Doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 8 people who were gunned down.
8?
The streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
Well, okay. It wasn't. I don't think it was 8.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals. He did so at considerable risk to his person. Remember, he was shot. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
And we solved the case.
Detective, it's better if I do that.
It's so much better if he
Okay.
does this. 1,000,000 times better.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation. You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
On the case?
On Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Well, the drinking, the lost gun, also losing his badge, that's all true. And he's been drinking on the job.
It was important.
The man sighs deeply.
Then there's the superstardom. He likes to, from time to time, allude to being a superstar law official. At first I thought it was a joke, but
It's
now
a
I'm not so
Very
sure.
funny joke.
He
Excuse
says
me.
disco about 20 times a day.
That's the correct number of times to say disco in a day.
It's worrying, especially considering his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a Mazovian social economist. He wants to liquidate the ruling class, which, again, for a police officer, is a little-
I guess we probably did come out communist.
You should yell something.
I am a policeman of the state that's not to come. It's not a good idea.
Yes, let's let the big boys talk.
Yeah, Kim.
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, something I was not present for. But despite all this, he is a great detective, one of the best I have seen, in fact. He can talk human beings into telling him everything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however
No.
far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven.
Yeah, Kim is being sweet.
Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which, by the way, was a valiant effort.
Thank
He
you.
really sang his heart out.
Kim likes her singing.
Yeah, it was what it was.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation.
See, we did a good job.
He apprehended a revolutionary brigade who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
It's real.
A new species.
It's real.
A colossal stick insect, 3 meters tall. It's on the island, camouflage as the reeds. It unfolded from them. I did not, unfortunately, get a photo, but I believe it may have been the Insulindian phasmid.
It's real.
I know this sounds fantastic, but I'm a 4 times decorated lieutenant of the RCM, I do not make up encounters with cryptids to spice up my day. I am very, very sane.
I don't doubt you, Lieutenant. If you say it was the Insulindian phasmid, then it was the Insulindian phasmid.
Boom, shakalaka.
Lieutenant, is it somehow connected to the case?
Absolutely.
Detective?
Boom, boom, boom.
Yes, but also
The pheromone it emits may have been responsible for the killer's mental degradation.
the old man was not aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
So it is connected.
It's all connected.
We could order a search. I could get people from EPIS on the island, entomologists, doctors. There must be signs of it in the reeds. If we found the Insulindian phasmid, well, that would be absolutely exceptional. The PR value alone.
There, you need to make your case now. The floor is all yours. He prepared it well.
Did we have a strong motive for the killer?
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
Matronym?
The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Larsovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name instead.
Hmm.
This man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed, but not before it made it to Revachol.
See, he's a revolutionary.
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
Thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have a motive?
Yeah, he's still a nerd. Always gotta be a nerd.
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
This reminds me of something. There was something about some, like, art dude, like a art historian who was, like, sent to a, sent to a thing of, like, illegal piece of art that they were like, oh, we need you to, like, it was, like, a sting operation to try to, like, catch the illegal art trade. And so they were like, okay, we need you to go and, like, nod if it's real and, like, nod if it's actually, like, not a forgery. And all we want you to do is, like, nod. And the guy was like, yeah, totally. And then when he got there, he, like, gave a whole ass lecture on the whole thing. I feel like we might have talked about this on stream before. I can't even remember. But he, like, gave, like, a whole ass lecture and was like, yeah, guys, I just couldn't help it. I haven't been able to give a lecture on this subject in ages. I just wanted to give the lecture. And he's, like, in the middle of, like, everyone around him is just like, oh, God, why is he doing this? And yet he's just giving a lecture. I think he was even like, oh, where'd you get this painting? It had been, like, stolen from a museum. It was like, don't ask that question, dude. Don't ask that question. Yeah, Professor mode activated, absolutely.
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
Mm-hmm. Killed the mercenary hoping to start a war? Yeah.
And it worked? He got a war going?
Yes, until we stopped it. He saw the mercenary as an ennemi combattant. There's plenty for prosecution to pick from, as far as motive is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have a sniper's nest with full view of the room in which the mercenary died, right on the island, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's way more than that.
It's my masterpiece. They'll teach this in cop school.
Masterpiece? Get over yourself, Harry. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
God damn it. It is bad. Even you can smell it.
It's fine.
Chin up. Keep focusing on the positives here.
The previous head of the Debriders Union. We found him.
This is a conversation for when we are
Okay.
no longer out in the open.
That's a good
In
point.
Martinez, where Everard and Edgar Clare have ears everywhere.
That's a good point, Kim.
And eyes, too. Your return from the island must not have gone unnoticed.
Understood, of course.
I would prefer not to partake in anything union-related, for political neutrality.
Relatable.
This has to be good stuff for him to backpedal out of it at first mention.
We've solved a missing person on the boardwalk.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. drunk.
Yeah?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Okay.
Still, good work with the missing person, detective.
Alright, I think the rest of this they don't give a shit about. But look at that! We're doing a good job.
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder. So I have to. Jude,
Honestly, anything that ends this trial is okay with me.
Yeah, we did a good job.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let
okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Oh, we have questions about who we are.
The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Are we a dirty cop?
No.
Oh, okay then. The suspect thought we're a dirty cop. Oh, we missed the chance to tell them about the bail. They do know, though.
You're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would.
Oh yeah, I did forget. I was like, oh, that's about the commercial area. They don't care. But you're right, it is about the bail. Oopsie. Oh well. We'll have another chance.
I assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt giant.
Oh, Trant is sweet.
He would immediately backpedal out of it. I told you it's not that bad.
We gotta tell Lena about the Phasmid.
Who is Lena?
The Phasmid lady.
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock, remember?
She told me about the Phasmid.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
Fine. If we're gonna drop you off anyway.
Aww.
She and her husband were conducting the search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery, in part. They should know as soon as possible, even if we didn't get a photo.
Okay, who are we?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
Hmm?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but
Before?
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
No way. I was a rock and roll singer.
You haven't told us about that. You just told us about being a gym teacher.
You're right, that explains a lot.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth.
Yeah, baby,
your
our
inexplicable
girth.
facial hair.
My collection of found sportswear.
Some of your more old school wording choices. Your posture, even. The constant stretches.
Yeah, gotta stretch.
And this guy, too. God, even this javelin throwing freak.
Alright, why'd I join the RCM?
the regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight.
Oof.
Be more than you are. All that.
And she left me.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
It's all gone now. But yeah, we were a gym teacher back in the day. Alright, I see.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
Yeah,
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage.
yeah.
Dora something. Dora England. Yeah,
Wow.
you mentioned the name.
Yeah, Kim is so sweet. Kim is the greatest.
Not Dora Dubois.
Yeah, we weren't married?
No one is married anymore.
Oh,
This is Revachol.
when was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago,
Oof.
she was way before
That was
my
a long time ago.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
No, it's not that much. It's fine.
Yeah, you're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing, I think. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora England really tore you a new one. A big one.
Oh, who is she?
Incredibly bangable.
Figures.
Extremely fuckable, Harry. Gorgeous. A gorgeous bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Snow Welkin. Blonde Welkin.
Good job, conceptualization.
Pain Welkin.
That's honestly very good. Threshold made a good joke there.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go.
It's like 4 p.m. What are you talking about? The sun's up for a while.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several disorder.
We need
Is there
meds.
something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
In other words, he's heard enough about this.
Okay, what kind of station is it?
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes
Oh,
us.
Kim likes us.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You are just understaffed. And everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
Oh.
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Okay, Price is...
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
Oh.
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force. You're lucky.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys, Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's
Nice.
office.
Awesome.
They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events of April and the blood on the streets in May.
Oof. Alright, we work in the bloody murder station.
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee
Oh.
corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershoal. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Oh. That's so sweet. Alright, Kim, what are you gonna do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
About transferring to Jamrock?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
With Station 41 with me, Kim?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of 2 captains with my doom-mongering.
No, come with us. Come work with me. Come do it with me, Kim.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if
Kim!
This truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one, but he's at a loss.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
Kim? Kim?
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
Kim's gonna come work with us. Kim, he's doing it.
I do like the sound of
Oh no, we got it. Oh, that's so good. Oh, it gave us the achievement. Recruit Detective Kim Kitsuragi. We didn't even have to roll anything. He was just okay with doing it. Kim. I love Kim.
He's really considering it.
Oh, it's working. That's so sweet, Kim. All right, I guess we're ready to go.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go. Trump brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under the afternoon sky, the great district hums. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, to Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time.
Thanks, Shivers. Yeah, the dude on the island, I guess we're just sending other people back to go get him. It's not like he's gonna go anywhere, so it's okay. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna send other cops to go get him.
Torsen? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmair? Yes. Dubois? Yes.
Yes. Kidnapped by the Phasmid. The Phasmid would have to be pretty strong to pick that dude up. Honestly, like, go off, Phasmid. If it can pick him up, fucking do it, Phasmid. Just, like, lift him bodily.
Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
Oh, they trust us and they believe in us. It is 3 meters tall, but it's just a little stick. It's just a little stick, so I don't think it's got a whole lot in the way of muscles. Yeah, I mean, good job to the Phasmid. It's getting its workouts in, if I can pick him up.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
And oh, they shake hands. And we're gonna work with Kim forever now. Forever and ever and ever. Why are we having a face down with our old partner? Oh, he's helping us. He's helping us with our hurt leg. Oh, Kim looked back at us. Oh, Kim. That's so sweet. Oh, and we help our partner up. All of us helping each other out in the end. That's the end. Ugh. Alright, I was like, there's like 20 minutes left. And it was like half an hour-ish until we like bound the murderer. It didn't, Jack. It did in fact take the whole stream, which is good. So I think we've got a couple more streams out of this. Because we have to go back and find our gun and like finish up the last things and do this all again with more people saved. Hopefully. It's pretty much going to be basically the same thing, so we might like skip a lot of the dialogue. So it might be like one, let's like 1 or 2. We've got like 1 or 2 streams left. But yeah, we got an ending. I wonder if it's going to tell us, oh yeah, we need to touch the creature, you're right. I wonder if it's going to let us know, like, if there's like different endings, like different names for the different endings, you know? If it'll like let us know which one. Sleepy. Getting eepy today. Oh yeah, we have to talk to the Hardy Boys again. Oh yeah, I guess I never talked to them. They were all dead, so we didn't really talk. Yeah, we've got more stuff to do. I don't know when we're done with this game, I don't know what to stream after this, though. I haven't, like, looked into it yet. I got a bunch of games. I got a bunch of new games in the Steam sale. I bought 10 games in the Steam sale. Yeah, the disco hole is ending. There's truly gonna be a hole in my heart where disco once was. Yeah, I bought 10 games. I bought, let's see, Bastion, Crypt of the Necrodancer, Hollow Knight, Journey, Little Nightmares 2, Outer Wilds, Pyre, Strange Horticulture, which is a game, it's like a weird, have a weird little apothecary, and you're being your weird little apothecary. And Valhalla. I think those are the ones. The Last Door is a good little story. Yeah, okay, so we can do Last Door. There's also, I have, What Remains of Edith Finch. Oh, and I wanted to do Valhalla. I think Valhalla's pretty quick, I think. So Valhalla could also be like a similar type of thing to like replace, in the meantime, where we don't have disco. I'll write down the Last Door. So there's like some smaller things that can like take up the space. Yeah, I mean, Pyre sounds cool. All of the old Supergiant games were like super duper cheap. And so I was like, yeah, I'll just get them all, you know? They were like each under $5. It's like, why not? Yeah, so I have a bunch of games I haven't played now. I also have... What else do I have? I have Dragon Age, which I haven't played. I played Origins, but I have not played the other Dragon Age games. And I have Inquisition. I have some Fallout games. I have Kerbal Space Program. I have No Man's Sky, Ori and the Blind Forest. Slay the Spire. Trine 2. Oh, Undertale, which I have not played. So there's all kinds of things. Ooh, Pyre has great music. Yeah, Pyre sounds really cool. It'd be fun to try the old Supergiant games. Ooh, Deltarune. Isn't Deltarune like the sequel to Undertale? I actually haven't played Undertale. So I would probably play Undertale first. Oh, it's not exactly a sequel. Okay. I also haven't played Undertale, though. So it seems like that, like, maybe makes sense to play that first. But alright, in the meantime, what is the Last Door? It sounds like the kind of thing I would like. Like, just by the fact that the name is The Last Door, it sounds like the exact kind of thing I would want to play. Oh, H.P. Lovecraft and Edgar Allan Poe. Interesting. Oh, is it still on sale? Oh, low-res horror. High suspense. That seems cute. Undertale is good because Deltarune brings back a lot of the characters. Okay. Oh, and you're going like, oh, it's character. It's my friend character. My favorite friend character. The Last Door is currently $2 and... Is it always $2? No, it's 75% off. And so it is $2.50. People that made The Last Door also made Blasphemous. I have not heard of that one. What is Blasphemous? That's also 75% off. Play as the penitent one, the sole survivor of the massacre of the Silent Sorrow, trapped in an endless cycle of death and rebirth. Sounds like a roguelite. Ooh. Side-scroller Metrovania Souls-like. That's a lot of things. I've now played a Souls-like. I've now started to play a little bit of a Souls-like. I have never played any Metroidvanias, though. Metroidvania where you play as a conehead. Oh, that sounds really cool. I mean, it's currently really cheap. Watch me just buy more games from the Steam sale. Yeah, it's like $6 right now, you know? It's like, whatever, it's like $6. You know? That's so few dollars. It's a very light Metroidvania. What makes something a Metroidvania? I've like heard it described and can't remember. Metroidvania. Focused on guided non-linearity and utility-gated exploration and progression. They're games where you see a thing. Incredible. I love seeing things. That sounds like a game I would like. And you go, a thing. I mean, that's like me all the time. Honestly, though, seeing things is probably one of the things I'm bad at in video games. Ah, the game tells you nopers, and you have to come back later. Okay, the thing is, I'm gonna need so much help with that. Because do you have to remember that it's there? or because I'm really bad at that. The whole, like, seeing a thing, if I don't go down it immediately, it's like out of sight, out of mind, you know? If it's not directly in front of my brain, I will never find it again. So as long as there's, like, ways to, like, either you guys tell me where to go next, or there's ways to, like, find the next place to go, then I'm okay. It's just, I will need help finding the path forward. Blasphemous has 2 DLCs. Exciting. Alright. Huh. It comes in all of these bundles with other things. I've heard of Bloodstained. Yeah, it says it's showing like character skins and the OST and like a digital art book. But at least looking on Steam, it doesn't like tell me. You'll be my memory. Thank you. I do really appreciate it. I do actually feel like it's been helpful for like Elden Ring to have chat, like especially in Elden Ring, like in other things too. But there's definitely stuff in Elden Ring that I feel like I would maybe have to look it up otherwise. Just like there's times where you're like, oh, this is a good weapon. You should like get this weapon and like you're good. Or like otherwise I just wouldn't know, you know? Like otherwise I'd just be like, oh, I'm just gonna fight everything. Oh, also, okay, so about Elden Ring. I was looking up because I was like, I had a really easy time with the Bloodhound when we were like when we came back, it was really easy. And so I was like, how overleveled was I? And the answer is very. I was very overleveled. We were 7 levels overleveled by the time. The minimum suggested level is 15, and we were 22. And I think when we were fighting him before, we were probably like 17 or 18. And you're supposed to like upgrade your weapons a couple times. So we were like 17 or 18 with unupgraded weapons. So it was like right about minimum, and we like almost killed him. But yeah, I was like, that one was like kind of too easy. Okay, 40. There's so many. I know every time I look at a list of like, oh, what are the bosses? There's so many that we've missed. I want to like find some of them. Like it's fun to like explore things and not know where like everything is. But there's so many and we've missed so much stuff. But yeah, so like right now, we should upgrade the weapons a little bit, but otherwise we're like right on level for like the boss at the end of Castle Morn. So I think we just go straight to Castle Morn next time. Oh, Pyro Samurai Lyra. Ooh. Wait, can we just... I don't have fire damage though yet, right? Ooh, but we can start soon. Exciting. But yeah, Pyro Samurai sounds fun. But we got this new fancy weapon. Oh, we'll get there? Okay. We got this new fancy weapon. So I think, like, we upgrade our weapons a little bit more, and then we go back to the dude at Castle Morn, because we should be right on level for him. I think there was another dude that we're, like, close to level. It was, like, a recommended level 25, because there's another Evergale thing that we passed in, like, the south area. There was the second Evergale thing, and I saw that one said like recommended level 25. So we can go back to that one too and see how that goes. We can get another katana in the way to power stance them. Yeah, I was talking to someone and they were saying, like, if you have 2 of the same kind of weapon, then you can, like, dual wield and do cool stuff. So we gotta get 2 katanas. Like, if we have 2 katanas... Wait, ever jail? Oh, that hurts. That hurts me. Ever jail. I guess they're just put into jail then. Yeah, it does hurt. It is painful. But I guess they're just... It makes sense that they're in jail, you know? So we have to go into the jail and we fight them in jail. Like, that does make sense. Gonna keep saying Evergale. It sounds cooler if it's Evergale. All the other people I talked to pronounced it Evergale. But we'll just remember, these are our boys that got bonked and sent to horny jail. I guess they just got sent to horny jail and now we're here to bonk them. There's got to be actual horny, like, Elden Ring bosses. Certainly, okay, all this stuff I've been looking at, I've just been seeing names and recommended levels, and that's all I've been looking at. So I haven't seen any of, like, the faces of the bosses. But, like, some of them have got to be hot, right? There's a bunch of horny... Oh, yeah, baby. I'm ready for the horny. I mean, people are going to be horny about anything. Like, I'm sure there are people who are, like, horny about the Bloodhound, you know? But, like... but, like... We gotta have some with tits. Oh, there are ones with tits, right? Like, some of the ones are, like, women in armor, right? That's pretty hot, you know? Women in armor is hot. Oh, lots of booba, hell yeah. How, like, monstrous do they get? Like, I feel like a lot of the... booba armor, hell yeah, baby. But they're like monsters. They can have booba armor if they want, you know? But I feel like the things we've mostly... Like, the bosses we've mostly fought so far have been, like, vaguely human-ish, right? Like, we fought... Oh, the first actual story boss is fucked up? Yeah, baby. Hell yeah. I like a fucked up boss, you know? I feel like somehow in Elden Ring, things that, like, would feel scary, like, don't feel that scary. Like, normally I'm really squeamish with, like, things being fucked up. Like, I get really scared of, like, body horror things. But in Elden Ring, it's just like, oh yeah, he's a fucked up dude and he's gonna kill me. That's just the game. The game is a fucked up dude kills me. And it's like, fine, you know? Gonna love the first boss. Oh, terrifying. I feel like, okay, so we definitely bumped into Leonine Misbegotten, and I don't remember what he looked like. Like, I was just so scared of, like, oh god, he's coming for me. I didn't even really give him a good look. We can do that next time. We can give him a good look. I'm sure we'll give him a number of good looks, because we'll fight him probably a lot. Ooh, you have a strat for that guy. Cool. We'll poke at him a bit. And we can like you can tell me strat after we poke at him a bit, you know? Well, we'll like see what he does. Like, I gotta start by like see what he does. Cause right now I don't know at all. I think he's like killed me on the first attack most of the time. I keep getting into a really awkward space and then losing all of my runes at like a really awkward space on the side. Oh, visual calculus. I wish. I feel like visual calculus would just, like, make Elden Ring trivial, you know? Like, reaction speed plus visual calculus is, like, all you really need. But I'm having a lot of fun with Elden Ring. I keep, like, thinking about it. I keep, like, thinking I'm like, Elden Ring. What's more in Elden Ring? What bosses do we fight next in Elden Ring? What's going on in Elden Ring? It's a really cool game. I've also been looking up Minecrafty things on the side sometimes too, but mostly like things about what do we do with the clay. And we gotta start the actual axolotl breeding farm now that we have all the colors of axolotl, other than like the rare color. Yeah, okay. But yeah, today we say bye. Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back to Disco. We got an ending to Disco, but like we'll be back for like better games. Yeah. Oh yeah, the game has seen all the Lyras from like the very beginning. It's been a long time. It's been a lot, yeah. When I first started this game, this is like the third game that I started on stream. Because the only games I played before were I played Dungeon Boyfriend and then Inscription. So this is only the third game. Yeah, the first game. It's the first game most people here watch me play. There's been like one person, like I think Electrip was here from Inscription and like Last Legends and people. So there's like a few people who've been around since like Inscription and Dungeon Boyfriend, but most people it's been recent. It's been Disco. So it's like, yeah, it's you know, that's a little bittersweet. Like, it's been really fun, and we're not done with it yet, so I'm not like, oh, it's gone, we're done. It's like, it's still here. But yeah, that's been really fun. It's a really cool game, and I'm glad we played it. But yeah, I had no idea how long it was when I first started. I was just like, oh, it's just a game. The other games I played were probably like 20 hours. This one's like 20 hours, right? Right? How many hours have I played in this game? Can I see? Just a small little game. Playtime 58 hours. Very, very different from the others. Yeah, Inscription was 16 hours. And Boyfriend Dungeon was 18. So yeah. It's long for like a visual novel type game. It's really long. But oh, it's been a good game. Disco longest running series. It's a good series. You should just make more. Oh. Alright. Lyra's sweepy. Lyra's EP. It's the first week back to work and it's an EP time. So I think I'm gonna call it here. But yeah, thanks for coming to the stream. We've got a little more disco, and then we can play like The Last Door, and we can play Valhalla before we like start an actual big game. But yeah, have a good sleep. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and night and sleep and everything like that. I should be back for more Elden Ring on Saturday. I'm excited to play more. It's okay. Yeah, ringing the Eldens. Elden and ring and Elden. Alright, we will raid. Ah! That I still don't know how to pronounce. But they're streaming Noita, which I've been hearing really cool things about. I've heard really, really good things. So let's go see.